Yeah, I want to know what that New Year's resolution is. That's what I want to know.
Hmm.
Lake Ave Radio Show. It's your boy Lake Ave Reefy, man. Back with another one. You know, New Year's resolution, man. I want to know what it is. What's yours? You know, made a lot of promises. We made a lot of promises, man, that we every year we don't keep. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to know. You know, what's your New Year's resolution, man? Pull up. Let me know. Mine is the same as last year, man. It's like I don't know. I be trying to get around to it, man, and it's like. But I'm gonna let y'all know later on in the show what mine is. You know what I mean? But I want to know what y'all New Year's resolution is, man. You know what are you trying to change? You know, on a positive level within your life, something to make you a better person. You know, that's what I want to know. You know, what's that change you making in life that's gonna make you a better citizen to society? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about. New Year's resolutions and all that. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. You know, striving to do better. You know, every year you make that oath to yourself, whether it's, you know, changing your food habits, you know, whether it is not indulging into, activities, you feel me, that get you in bad situations, whether it's changing your surroundings, changing the people you're around. We're gonna get into all of that today. Um, as you know, we're gonna get into other topics. You feel me? How was your New Year's? Somebody, and if he pull up, we're gonna elaborate on that. But he was saying like, is it really New Year's? Is it really a new year? Um, Beginning of new life in December, or is it a new year around summertime? You know what I'm saying? When everything is rebirthing itself. You know what I'm saying? You know, if they run that scam on us like that, you feel me? We're gonna get into all of that. Um, you rocking with the Lake Ave Radio Show. Tell a friend and tell a friend. It's him again, man. Um, that's how we do. We're gonna get into 50 Cent later on. Buying. This is crazy. Buying Jim Jones' house. That's crazy. Um, is he a petty dude for that, or is it all fair and war? You know what I'm saying? Is it all fair and war? Do those people that he choose to get at, is fair game? You feel me? We got Nasir in the building. Nasir, what's good, Lord?
Yo, what's good?
Hey, man, it's the beginning of a new year. You feel me? We just doing New Year resolution shout outs. Every motherfuckers pull up, let us know what they trying to do different this year, and we're gonna get into other trending topics. I got some new artists coming up. We booked for about 2 3 months, man. We got artists from all over. You know, yeah, we're gonna get into that. Now, shit, what's something you was going, something you said you was gonna do,
Shit,
than last year.
shit, I ain't had no New Year's revolution to keep it real.
Yeah, 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 yeah. A lot of people say that, man. They don't get into New Year's resolution, but I don't get into the holiday thing, but I always try to have a goal for the next year. So, and my goal is to, work out, man. Cause I be making excuses for
Yo,
myself.
that's like everybody
Everybody.
be saying.
Yeah, but I see you really be yeah though. You really make effort. Like it seems like every time, and maybe y'all can help me in the show. Like every time I get motivated, it's like I don't know, man. I just don't. Something distract me, bro, and I just stop. Like you feel
Yeah,
me?
that's
That's
that,
like
that's how it be.
that's not good though. Cause I like working out. I like when I see results.
You know what I think it is with working out? Like if you ain't right near the gym, close to the gym, like
Right,
it'd be a
right.
wrap. You go hard for like maybe a month, then you be like, man, I go here, go and get off work, go over there and all that. Like, see, for me now, it's right next, like 5 minutes from my job. So from work, boom, boom. But if it
You
wasn't,
see, yeah, yeah. It's successful. It's
yeah,
crazy yo, but that's no excuse for me because I was in the building where the shit was in the building when I lived at, and I just between work and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? When I got off, man, I ain't had time for that. Then when I had my days off, I was like, man, fuck that shit for real. But that's something I said I'm gonna dedicate myself to, this year, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the thing with me going not eating meat. I dedicated myself to that. And that's something
yeah,
I don't do. So I know I got it in me. You heard?
yeah, yeah. You got it, didn't you?
I got the discipline in me and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's something that I want to but a lot of people say they don't got New Year's resolutions, man. You know. I guess if you're the person that always deal
You
with
know what it is?
go ahead.
I think New Year's revolutions that people just that's just a form of motivation, saying what they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a form of motivation.
Is it a form of procrastinating too though? Is it an excuse? Well, I'm gonna do it next year.
Yeah, yeah, it could be that
Yeah,
too.
next year coming, so yeah, that's when I'll do it, man.
And these years go past so fast now. The older you get, the faster these years go past.
Right, right. Yo, yeah, I was just talking to a motherfucker like he said he was 75 and he was telling me like, yeah, once I got about 40, no, like 50, he said, man, shit, uh, you better stay active, man, because not before you know it, you be old as hell. Yeah, the way he was saying it, though, I'm like, damn. But he said, thank God, he move around and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He said a lot of people his age, they don't move around.
yeah. Cause they get used to not being active and
Right, right. So your body It get used to being lazy type shit.
Yeah, she starts stiffening up on you.
Yeah, so you know the muscle got memory anyway. So
Yeah,
I mean, so yeah. Tommy Nelly, Nut Brother,
yeah.
fire.
He
Just
rap?
yo, what? Yo, that's what I said when he sent me this shit. Yo,
Hold on, is that the one that's the one that worked for the post office?
I think he live in Baltimore though. He in
Oh,
Baltimore. He tall like him. He got the glasses.
yeah, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, fire. Yo, listen. I said what you said. Like, I'm like, yo, what was this Bond guy? No, he said, yeah, I always was a writer. But when you hear this nigga, you gonna be like, yo, this nigga sound like all the great motherfuckers. Yo, you gonna be so proud of the nigga from around the way, you heard? That's how fire this nigga is. Yo, listen, you know I'm not gonna lie to you, son. I said, damn, we gotta have. So I'm like, yo, we need you to come on the show for an interview. He said, yeah, basically when he gets some time and shit. Niggas that can really rap, they don't even really take it serious like that.
Yeah,
You'll be the fire niggas. Like, mm. Yeah, he might listen. If he's serious about it, bro, he could change the game. Though I'm telling you, bro, he that
and he
good.
fight like that.
Listen, he that nice. I'm gonna play some shit. He's supposed to send. He sent me some shit, but I couldn't download it. So I gave him my email and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna send a couple tracks and shit.
He
But
got YouTube.
yeah, I'm gonna send you all that shit. Fire though. Fire, that's it. You gonna be proud. Like, yo, the nigga got some prison shit, right?
Uh huh.
It like curled up under your skin, like, oh shit, this shit is vivid. Like, I said, oh yeah, okay. Yeah. We got motherfucking tomorrow. We got tomorrow when y'all tune in at 7 o'clock, 7:30. I need true music lovers to tune in. We got a young boy from is he from Towns Road? Towns Road. Uh Fire. But I need y'all to really listen because this is some new shit. He took mumble rap. They took mumble rap to a whole nother level. So people that don't like mumble rap, it's gonna fuck with y'all for real, y'all. So that's it. I need you
Yeah.
to be humble tomorrow if you pull up because I'm gonna have him as we play his music.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna have him rap with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try to. We pull up captions on there? I'm gonna look it over tonight and see can the captions pull up while we talking because you gonna have to really like listen, man. But yeah, we got motherfucking tomorrow. We got Perp Junt pulling up. One of our white artists, fire though. But I'm gonna have to play something. This is for the mumble rap lovers. That's it. You heard?
Yeah.
Per Junt. You know, he heavy on the narcotics, man.
No.
He heavy on the narcotics. I guess it altered his flow. Um, I believe he recovering too. But just as a case where an artist was, not afraid to admit, you know, his he was had an addiction and he just used it. It's infused with his music, you heard? But yo, listen, I had to listen for 3 days, you heard?
Yeah.
And now when I really listen, because I was busy working, but now when I really listen with the headphones on and really listening, shit fire. Let me play this shit. We play what's coming up tomorrow, man. Saturday, 7:30. This is gonna be a real conversation. I said, don't hold nothing back. We gotta really. We're gonna with this show. We're gonna try to reunite. We're gonna try to connect the non-mumble rappers, the non-like it mumble rappers, listeners, and try to like get him to break down what he's saying. You feel me? Because what I noticed, he put a lot of passion in his songs. It was a time of recovery. You heard?
Yeah.
So, but he make his own beats. The beats crazy though. I said, listen to this.
The sun is straight, but that shit left me sideways. No matter where we are, we always smoking my way. Have me feeling down, but I'm never gonna be last place. Why you always round? I know that you keep it two-faced. Don't need too much shoes, and I'm still ripping out the shoelace. I wanna talk to you, but I'll just like I had a toothache. Finish up the pack, but I just need a smoke break. I don't wanna talk again, remind me of my mistakes. Somehow every time I end up in the wrong place. Wake up, hoping it's gonna be a good day. I try to change, but I'm always gonna feel the same. I just let the strength in my body, I can feel my face.
It might be a hard one tomorrow, man, for the non-mumble rappers like it, man. We're gonna try to bear with it. You feel me? And now I can hear what he's saying. It's a lot of being fucked up. He rapping about. You feel me? And he got a little crew and shit. It's gonna be interesting. It's a different kind of artist. You heard? It'll give us a chance to communicate with different artists, man. That's what we're gonna do. All this year, we got artists. We booked for like 2 months with artists, man, on Saturdays. You heard?
Yeah.
You know me? That shit that was crazy, right?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck he was saying. The beat was
yo,
hard
yo,
though.
yo,
I heard something about line and face, and that's about it.
yeah. Yo, listen, it's crazy because now him and his boy got a whole wave. If you go to his page,
Uh-huh.
he got mad people that like it. You should see the comments, like. So it's a whole wave of generation of kids that can understand that. You feel me? That like that. You feel me? Um, but I was listening to. He got a couple friends that they get him a little clearer, but they definitely matching. He definitely rhyming. You feel me? And we gonna ask him, is he gonna get into, clearing it up a little bit? Just going on that other side. You know what I mean? I think if he connect with other artists too, you know, and he told me that too because I met him and shit. Like, damn, you make music and shit. I do interviews. He's like, yeah, I want to be on the show. He said, I really don't. He said, the older crowd, they don't understand. They don't understand our music and shit. So that's why I really don't bother with it with older motherfuckers. I said, nah, but the interview side of it, and if you could perform that while you're doing it, because I seen his live show, him and his boys, and when he live, he's saying it clear over the music. Like, I'm like, damn, you talking clear, you talking normal when you go over the shit on stage, though. Kind of weird. Yeah, but that's Pert Junk tomorrow, man, 7:30, man. That's how we gonna
What's his
do it.
name? Perp Jump.
let me pull up again.
Okay.
Yeah, cool white boy though, man. Down to earth. I be meeting these motherfuckers from all over the earth. Yeah, that's what the show need though, man. You know, right now in the process of looking for a spot that we can, do the show at live in person. We need that element now, see you heard?
Yeah.
Got my eye on something on the app, man. I'm gonna let you know once we hang this shit up, you're gonna be like, damn, that shit perfect.
All right.
Nice spot. Matter of fact, I'll let you know right now. We did a show there. Junebug performed on stage right next to that though.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Yeah, right
Oh,
next
yeah,
to
yeah,
that. He
yeah, yeah.
did
All
for
right.
rent. Yeah. So we're gonna see what's up with that right there. We need that shit right there. That
Is,
shit
it,
fire.
is that the one you sent me?
Nah, that's not the one I sent you.
All right.
This one better. It was where we was at when I was selling my books and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right next door.
Oh, all right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Chinese boys, remember they was there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that spot right there. Yup. Yup. We put a plan together, we can get that, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Nice location, man.
Yeah. It's the right
Nice.
location.
Yeah, nice. Right location. Hey, man. New Year's resolution. I wonder where New Year's resolution came from. That's the question. Who made that shit up, Nasir?
Shit, I don't know.
Let's see.
I know.
The document. Who the fuck made that concept? We don't even be knowing where shit come from and just like gullible fall in love with shit. Like, you notice that?
You know why?
Why
Cause you
would
know
you?
what, we don't even be caring to fuck about the origin and shit. As long as
You
motherfucker
make
can
it, yeah,
celebrate or get something out of it.
right.
If it's a
Because
day off for work,
yeah, I think I think as a people we just like the good times, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just think, if New Year's was New Year's, wasn't no day off from work. Nobody give a fuck about no New Year's. Same with every other holiday.
Right.
If it wasn't a day off for work, it'd just be another old day.
And check it out, shit. That's time and a half too.
Yeah.
Shit. You get that New Year's and that Christmas time and a half. It says no single person made up New Year's. It evolved from ancient civilizations like the damn Babylonians around 2000 BC, who celebrated the first new moon after the spring equinox. Evil shit right there. You know what Babylon was about. The date January 1st was established by the Romans, particularly through Julius Caesar's
Julius Caesar.
calendar. Yeah, calendar reforms. Julian calendar. The Julian calendar. Honoring. Whoa! Remember Janus? We talked
Yeah,
about the
yeah,
demon devil
yeah.
worshiper, the demon and shit. So Julius Caesar made that on a Julian calendar honoring Junus, the two-faced god of beings, making the day transition between past and future. Whoa, we celebrating some devilish shit.
So you got the Babylons, you got the Romans, and what other different cultures that it said came from?
Early origins. Babylonians 2000 BC held an 11-day festival called Akito, celebrating the start of a new year with the vernal equinox, making rebirth and the renewal of kingship. Romans initially started the year in March, but later adopted January 1st for the new year to align with civil transitions, honoring Janus, the demon, the two-faced demon god, the god of doorways and transition. Key shifts to January 1st, Roman Republic, and 153 BC, the new year officially moved to January 1st. Julius Caesar, 46 BC, implemented the Julian calendar, solidifying January 1st as the start of the year, a tradition later adopted by many cultures. Tradition and evolution, resolution. The Roman custom of making promises to Janus, the demon god, on January 1st evolved into modern New Year resolutions for self improvement. Damn. Yo, this whole American shit is evil, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. Right in our face.
Yeah, you figure the Romans conquered all the way up to what? All the way up to Britain. So from Italy all the way up to the UK.
Yo, I've been hearing a lot of shit lately about Saturn and how is they intertwine that with worshiping the devil and shit. You heard? And it
Yeah,
said Midnight Kiss linked to Roman festivals like Saturnalia, where kissing was common, and the idea that the first person you meet sets the year tone. So while the concept of a new year is ancient, the Pacific January 1st date is a Roman legacy, and traditions like resolutions stem from these early customs. Wow. 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 Only on the Lake Cat Radio Show, you get some raw information like that. Makes you think
yeah.
that when you putting good thing we saying something positive, you know what I'm saying, instead of something negative though. You know what I mean? But you make you think about it, right? Those that understand and really into that whatever they believe in to this day, they probably go out and do evil shit around the time. You know what I mean? Never know.
Oh, yeah,
Never.
some people still
Yeah,
follow their ancestral traditions.
absolutely, absolutely. Because what is the Italians doing on New Year's? You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I mean? That's why everyone, that's crazy. That's why on New Year's, especially New Year's Eve, a lot of devils was like, Happy New Year's. You was smiling on their face like they want to hear you say it. Like, you know, every holiday, it's like the people want you to say like Merry Christmas, or they just be looking like waiting for you to respond. Like, I'll be like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, that shit crazy, man. That's why they don't want motherfuckers to read back in the day. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh man, you read some shit, you figure some shit out. Like, damn.
because a lot of motherfuckers knew that back in the day. They but that's some bullshit. I ain't celebrating that.
Hell yeah. But now we living in a world, you tell a motherfucker, son, they still don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I've been celebrating that shit since I was a kid and I ain't stopping. Like, damn, really? You don't stand for nothing, nigga. Yeah, man. Motherfucking JR, you know who JR Writer is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you see the post? JR Writer discovered a loophole in his old contract with Dipset and was able to regain full masters and almost 20 years of back pay for him, Hellrail, and Duke the God. Wow.
Well, shit, that's a
That's,
good thing.
that's what's up. Yeah.
Cause who owned their
Somebody,
masters? Who owned their masters?
Jim Jones.
Yeah, Jim Jones, right?
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. You gonna have to come out that pocket. He gonna have to
Yeah,
come out.
hey man. That's why I say motherfuckers that rob niggas that rob a motherfucker they be with every day. Like it
Yeah,
ain't nothing.
yeah, that's crazy. The motherfucker that and all you had to do is be honest with those niggas because those niggas was
Yeah.
fire. They'll be like,
Yeah,
it's
yo.
just like that come from hate too. Not said though. A
Yeah, I about to
motherfucker
say because
he
in
don't
that
want you.
era,
He want to steal
yo,
from.
they was fire in that era, yo.
Yeah, they
Jim
was.
Jones didn't even get no play. Like he was riding off the backs of them.
Yeah, yeah. She said you. She said, we got motherfucking she in the building. She said, he said we how old as Google and perk junk. You heard? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think yo, you know how, but you know how you hear somebody or you meet an artist, but I see something in this motherfucker though. I'm telling you, bro. I see something in them though. You know how you? I don't know if you could do that. I don't know how to do that though. I can see something in the motherfucker when they deal with music and shit like that. We got my nigga Rule Banger, A Banger in the building. A Banger, what's good, man? Damn, where you at? A Banger, we gotta link up, man. It's my nigga. He was a real dude. You know how you meet a nigga at work, Nasir, and he just be a real motherfucker though. Hold up. That nigga A Banger, real motherfucker, man. Salute to A Banger, man. Y'all can hit that link in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? And pull up. Let me put the link in the YouTube comments. YouTube too. Y'all can hit that link, man. Pull up, man. Hey, Nasir, you still with us?
Yeah, yeah.
Nasir, did you see 50 Cent though? What he did to Jim Jones
Yeah.
getting it bad, bro. What's up
Oh
with
wait. You talking about where he posted where the landlord said that he paid the $200,000 back rent?
no, nigga? Look at this. He went on and bought his shit up, man. Allegedly. Look at this shit.
New Jersey tax records show 50 Cent's production company is buying Jim Jones' foreclosed Jersey mansion. Jim reportedly lost the house in a $100 sheriff sale. 50 is buying everything Jim once owned. Listen, y'all, this is nasty work, man. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga 50 is the pettiest nigga on earth, bro. So this nigga just bought literally the building where Jim Jones is filming his podcast. Yeah, 50 just bought that shit with half of Jim Jones' podcast, and he plans on giving it to Tony Ayo to make Tony Ayo Jim Jones' boss. That's what he's doing over on that side. Now he's buying the house that Jim Jones lost with Christie. They bought a house a couple years back in Fair Lawn, New Jersey, where they just lost that. When they lost that house, it went up for auction. Well, 50 Cent bought it, and he's buying it right now. He's in the process of buying it and making it like a house where he films out of and shit. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. When you beef with this nigga 50, expect the pettiest of the petty of the petty, bro. This is no fucking low blows, no Diddy.
Yo.
That's crazy about that. Yo, I guess 50 Cent be ready for war. Like,
Yo, I seen something where it said that Jim Jones paid $200,000, I guess, back rent to the dude from the building, and 50 posted it.
he posted him paying it.
Nah, he just posted something. He just
Or
posted
basically
something.
lied. He basically 50 lied by saying he owed money. That's what you're saying?
I guess they owe back rent because it was a tweet 50 posted, and I guess it was the dude that owned the building named Sam. He said something like, uh, Sam said, next time don't be late or whatever, some bullshit. And then I seen some shit with him and Papoose. You seen that shit?
Yeah, now Pat Pooh's going at 50. Yeah,
Yo,
yeah. When you see, I guess, because they saying they saying that motherfucking 50 not responding to Fabulous. They like why he take everybody like why 50 Cent taking so long to respond at Fabulous. They
You
ignored
know,
the three motherfuckers that made this song with
yeah,
him. But they like why he ain't attacking Fabulous like that. So I guess Papoose, you don't see that little kink in the armor and went forward like. But now you got Papoose could rap
he can rap.
his ass off, nigga. Um, but I think if you notice what 50 doing, he ain't fucking with rap. He fucking with your personal life, nigga.
Yeah, yo,
He
I
like
seen
scrape up some shit on them niggas. He said, fuck rap, nigga. I'm fucking with your life, nigga.
because
So I
50
hope,
said ain't no money in rap.
yeah, I hope they shit together because he definitely gonna stir some shit up.
Yeah, because the whole thing, like, I mean, if you a boss, why they just ain't bodybuilding a podcast now? Though, like,
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. You know what you know what I think it is? Now see, you know what I think it is? I think it's
what?
prime village,
Yeah,
meaning the
yeah.
spot where, cause I see a show with Mike Epps on it, and dude, they were saying it's a well-known spot, and I think in Harlem or New York where that
Yeah,
building at. So
I
I think
mean, I
he
mean,
wants, so he got to pay. Me personally, I'm like you, um, cause that's what I want to get. The metal, in Neptune, right? Right by the high school, by the graveyard. You know how they got all the equipment in them steel warehouses. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's set right there. It's right by the graveyard. To the right though, right across
oh,
from the high
you talking
school.
about
Them,
Neptune Township? That's Neptune
yeah,
Township.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But you see what they got, right? You ever been
Yeah,
in there? Yeah, I
I ain't
want
never
one of
been in
those.
there.
He could have got one of those for 50,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just
He
had
could have.
one at that church. Remember, they had the one at the church on 35 and heck. Remember they? But they
Yeah,
took it down.
and he could have because they got the floor, they got the glossy floor down. He could have got one of those 25,000, 50,000 built somewhere. You know what I mean? But I guess he wanted in the midst of everything. There's no way I'm paying somebody that much of rent. You crazy? That's crazy, bro. It don't make no 250,000 for rent. Nah, nah.
Yeah, I seen some Young Buck videos. He screaming G Unit. Boy got the G Unit hat on. Like,
Who Young Buck?
yeah.
After all that shit he been through with
You ain't see the video?
he's a
I mean,
sucker.
maybe it was an old video, but nah, it wasn't.
They gotta be old. I know he not that stupid.
I'm gonna send
The
it to
way
you.
they said that nigga was crying though when 50 said he not in junior with it no more. He was
I
crying about
seen
it.
one video where he was dissing. I think one video he was He was getting that Fat Joe. You see, I think he was like, he pulled up in front of the Popeyes.
Yeah, cause Fat Joe, you see the footage. Fat Joe said he seen him in the club, and that's when he was beefing with 50. And Young Buck said, "What's up with you and 50?" He yelled because Young Buck and his crew was up in the upstairs, and Fat Joe. He said Fat Joe was downstairs, and Fat Joe said, "No, no." And Young Buck said, "Yo, what's up with you and 50?" And Fat Joe was like, "Fuck 50." And then he said, "Young Buck," and was running down the stairs to get to Fat Joe. And Fat Joe said by the time he got down there to get close, the niggas that was with him knocked him out. So So the young buck DJ said, "Yo, why Fat Joe lie?" Like he said, we ain't even get down there because Fat Joe had like 5 cops with him. Now, mind you, Fat Joe tried to say the cops came from out of nowhere. But he lying. The cops was with him, and they got in between us. We ain't even get to the motherfucker. So he lied. So that's why Young Buck, I guess, going out of his way to like. That's good though. Fat Joe can rap though. You know what I mean? All jokes aside, that nigga can rap. He made fire. Oh, he made fire music. I can't lie about that. He do. It seems like he do lie a lot though, but you can't take away a motherfucking talent. You feel me? You feel me? I don't even think they. I don't even think Fat Joe into rapping no more though. You know, he comfortable with the podcast type shit. Motherfucking finesse 2 times says he want out of J Prince Jr. contract with mob ties. Now, said, did you see that? We got Mel Boo in the building. Mel Boo was good. Yeah, you know, finesse 2 times, one out of mob ties. He said he been in a contract too long. He's not making no money. You know, he said, please just let him go. It's over. He don't want to be, in a contract with him no more. We gonna let him say it himself though, man.
Let me go, Junior. We done already made all the money we can make business wise. I love all the mob time street niggas. It's time for me a new look, Junior. It's time. Let me out that contract, bro. I'm done with that contract, bro. We ain't made no money. I've been with you 4 years, P. We ain't dropped nothing but 2 projects. Ain't mob ties, ain't hitting on nothing with the music shit, P. I'm 33 years old, P. Let me go to somebody, P, that's gonna let me motherfucking me gon' give me about 10, 15, 20 M's out this shit. If you want you some money out this shit, fuck it, cool. You can get some money out this shit, P. I ain't tripping, but let me go make my money, P. It's over with. We done, bro. He's more than motherfucking able, man. He's able, man.
Nigga want out.
Yo, that's crazy. He said he been in there for 4 years. He ain't make no money with J Prince Jr. I don't think, from what I see, he may not be a better or as good as his father when it comes to
Nah, he
man.
ain't like his father. Yeah.
And I think he just, you know, got the
Living,
name.
living off the name.
Mhm. Because I think Finesse 2 times is a good artist, so he should have been
Yeah.
making money.
Well, I mean, if he do tours, he should be making money. So what's going on?
The contract though, now see, sometimes the contract be so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It gyps motherfuckers out of their money. Like, everybody looking at the live, hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel.
See, that's just why motherfuckers should have kept CDs. They could have been doing their own shit. Ain't have to worry about no middlemen, no record labels. They could have just been pushing their own shits. That streaming shit got all the rappers fucked up.
I played the video where I don't know if you remember or not. I played a video where a dude said, that's why they made streaming so they can steal all the music and control all the music and give basically artists pennies on a dollar.
Yeah, how you gonna get what is it? Half a cent on the stream? What the fuck is a half a cent?
And then he said this. He said, one day, and it's common sense if you think about it. One day when we go off grid and all this shit, it's gonna make this noise if you live to see it. Remember, I told you this. By all the power going out at once, it's gonna say, zoom. Everything gonna go out. If it's nighttime, it's gonna be pitch black. You know what I mean? So that's when they're gonna steal all the digital footage, money, everything, music, anything digital is gone.
Yeah, that's why I say it's the reason why all these record labels is buying all these people masters and shit.
I would have take all these shows and put it on a CD or in a hard drive. Matter of fact, I'll do that this weekend, probably Sunday, as much as I could. I told you, maybe in like 2 weeks, we're gonna have all the recordings on iHeartRadio on the internet radio. So motherfuckers will play the audio in the car, all the old episodes and shit.
Yeah.
And do that, we get some paper and shit. You know what I mean? Because we've been doing this shit for a minute, man. We got like 300 videos. And I said, that shit crazy, right? You don't even
Yeah.
think about it. God damn. Like, that shit, well, we was doing it for almost over a year.
Yeah, but a little over a year.
Imagine, like, yeah. That shit is crazy, though, bro. That's digital real estate, man. You know what I mean? We got to sit down, come together, sit down, and organize how we going to do it, though. But we got digital real estate, man. For those that don't know, go to youtube.com, the Lake Ave Radio Show, the Open Bill Podcast, and check out some episodes, man. A lot of history we deal with, politics. Oh, yeah, religion. But I said this year, last year, we not arguing with niggas no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into the entertainment, but we're gonna keep our ears to the street. What's going on with the government, and we're gonna be, keep it like we've been doing. They dropping Jews on what's going on because the average nigga don't pay attention to the news or what's going on in the world. So,
Yes.
welcome
Speaking of that, I was just watching somewhere. You see, China sent a ship over there to get oil, and the United States didn't even fuck with it. China sent a ship over there, and I think they're on their way back to China.
But you know, back in the day when you had a bully, I always say this about myself. You know, bully will walk right past me. Ever since I was little, like a bully will walk past me and fuck with other motherfuckers. Usually I fight bullies. I became a bully, at once. But, I got my ass kicked a couple of times trying to be a bully. But I teach my kids that that's not the way to go, man. In America, I said that to say this. America pick and choose who they fuck with.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a bad thing. Like, if you're gonna be an evil motherfucker, be an evil motherfucker. Because the motherfucker that you letting pass by and you skipping them to fuck with somebody else, that person always watch you like you're a bitch.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's a bitch.
Then they got a then they got these
Good.
then they got these protests going on in Iran, and Trump talking about if if the Iran government start killing people, whatever, he gonna get involved. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like our people. He got a hold on them, and it's like a waste of time going back and forth with them. Like now, I'm at the point like you're just, I guess y'all crying in the dark when y'all be disappointed about when shit happens. y'all pride is too much in it, so y'all can't really express to other people that's not rolling with them how y'all really feel, because I know y'all feel stupid in certain situations. So it's like every 10 things a motherfucker do, if you do one good thing, all the 10 things is gone. That's that situation. You heard?
Yeah, you right about that.
Yeah, so you can't, it's like you can't go back and forth. Like, it's a waste of time going back and forth with motherfuckers. Yeah, it's crazy, man. So did you go out and party and shit for New Year's?
Shit, nigga. I woke up and it was a new year.
Hey,
Shit.
that's crazy, yo. Yo, I'm telling you, man. I don't know, motherfuckers my age, man. Yeah, man, they ain't the motherfuckers gotta go to work and all that shit the next day. Motherfucker. Yo, but you know what's crazy? I was telling my girl, my brothers and shit, on New Year's, soon as 12 o'clock, they used to get the frying pans and the big ass spoons and go outside on a porch and hit them shits together like Happy New Year. My other brother go in the backyard, shoot his gun and shit. Like, you remember that shit though? Back in
Yeah, I'm
the
about to say. I mean,
day,
when I was living down south, that's all you heard. New Year's, bong, bong, bong. I said, what the fuck?
I remember me and IG did that shit with New Year's, wilding out and shit. It used to be fun on the app on New Year's, though. I can't lie. Bad bottles and shit out. Hold up. That shit
I
was
gotta
crazy.
go. I gotta go holler at IG. I talked to him last.
Yeah, yeah.
Talked to him last week. I'm supposed to go holler at him.
How
I'm
you doing, man?
he doing all right. I'm gonna go. I might go check him tomorrow if I go down there.
I'm gonna be down that way Monday. Go sign it. Yeah, I go sit with him. He eating regular, bring him some food or something, right?
Uh huh.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I got a song and shit I'm about to put out with me and him I found. Like, damn, I ain't never put that song out. That shit fire too. Or this bond just was like, damn. Yeah, man. Killer's still over there on first, right?
So yeah, L Rock said he was.
Went through some episodes over there. I did a show. I did like 2 shows over there.
All right.
Oh man, I don't know how you got the traffic going though. You know what I mean? But I definitely did 2 shows over there. A matter of fact, I interviewed Scooby Lou Barrington. You heard?
All right.
Yo, Barrington fire too. You heard? He got that Jamaican shit. I always tell a story about Barrington, like when I caught this robbery and shit on Drummond Avenue. The nigga Peter Vaughn ratted on me and shit.
Who?
Peter Vaughn, you remember Peter Vaughn? That nigga told everything. Like, damn, he wasn't even with me.
Hold up. He wasn't with you when he told everything.
Now, I robbed the motherfucker in front of his house. You heard?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. But he told about robbing the gas stations and shit. I'm like, damn, nigga, you wasn't even there for that. You told that. Like, he's a bitch. You feel me? But Barrington, right, was in the paperwork too. But Barrington said they asked Barrington, what happened? Cause he was a cab driver.
Yeah.
And Barrington shot me bell. He was like, I was dead and he ain't do nothing. All he did was call a cab and I took him home. But I was there the whole time. He never robbed nobody. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that nigga,
For Peter Vaughn.
it
Well,
was crazy because when I was locked up, I'm thinking Barrington the one that told on me. Like, I know this nigga told. It's always the nigga you think told that didn't tell. And it's always the nigga you think wouldn't tell that told on. That shit crazy. Every time though. It's always like that.
hold up. Hold up. You said drumming. What's your beautiful? It's too beautiful. What you talking about?
Light skin, man. The nigga who used to be with he used to be with used to be with what's the nigga name, man? Damn. Randy.
Oh, you Fisher Avenue. You said Drummond
Yeah.
Avenue.
Nah, that was the was that Fisher?
Oh, you said Drummond. I thought they was on Fisher Avenue.
Yeah, Fisher Avenue. Yeah, in the back. That's Fisher, right? Yeah.
Banger. Ain't that his name?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I seen that nigga when I got out. Or this bond they had a job fair. And I'm at back of the nigga the whole time, you heard? I'm like, I'm right here back of this nigga. I said, I can't wait till he turn around. That nigga turning around, look so scared, you heard? I said, look at this cop nigga. I'm like, what's good? He like, yo, what's up, man? He trying to respond. I'm like, man, listen, that shit was a long time ago, nigga. Fuck you and that. And when that happened, fuck you and all that shit, man. Shit crazy, man. You know? But that nigga never told on me, man. We talked about it in the interview and shit. I was like, yeah, you know, I thought you told on me and shit. He's like, man, I would never tell on a motherfucker. I said, yeah, I see that, man. I mean, the nigga was under parole and shit, and then parole threatened him if he didn't tell what happened, they was gonna send him back to jail type shit. But now I look at it though, not saying that him ratting we were supposed to be people and shit was okay, but I did rob a motherfucker right in his yard, guy. I was bugging back in the day. And the nigga was his sister boyfriend, you heard? Word is bond. I don't know what happened. Like I think he said something crazy to me. You heard what I said?
So out of the
Word
nigga you robbed called the police.
Yeah, but he didn't know who I was. They told him. Peter Von and his sister told who I was. But the nigga said something. I was like, who you talking to? He's like, I'm like, yo, get out the I pulled down on him. Like, get out the car. Nigga. I'm like, what you got in your pockets? Took the shit, chain off him and his money and shit. And I told Barrington, like, yo, we get a cab. He looking at me like, let me get a cab. They gotta get in the cab and shit. Drop me
Oh,
off.
so they told the cab number and everything.
Yeah, they told him too. I was bomb. The next morning, they just kicked my shit in. Like, I had other ones too, though.
But
Like,
dude was a civilian, right?
yeah. He was
Well,
a motherfucker.
he had
But
the right.
he ain't know me though. They could have been like, nah, I don't know. Cause he had to ask who was that? You feel me?
Yeah.
But I can see him now, like, man, that nigga Reese is savage. Fuck that. He live on, you know what I mean? That's the Reef Huntley type shit. You heard? I can see him doing that shit now. But now that I'm old and I see, like, I was dead wrong. That's it. You know what I mean? And we talked about that the other day, like not taking responsibility of your action, always blaming other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for years, I was like, man, that nigga, you know, he shouldn't have told on me. But now you think about it, like, he was a fake. He wasn't really in the street like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. And then me, you know, me and him supposed to be people, and I rob a nigga right in front of his mother's, like right in front of the door, like wow, like. But I beat that shit though, cause the nigga never came to court. You heard? And I think the nigga, he didn't go through with this shit. You feel me? But shout out
He
to
didn't get it.
Rugged Rule. Rugged Rule beat the shit out of Beat Devon for that. I sent Rugged Rule a letter and shit like, yo, I think I seen Rugged Rule the paperwork and the letter like when you see that nigga knock that nigga head off, somebody came in the county like, yo, what is wrong, Rugged Rule? Chase that nigga down the eye, beat that nigga with a chain, like. Made them do something. Or his mom like, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, man. But you know, now that I think about it, man, it's like you can't do the shit you really did back in the day because now, like, man, you can get motherfucking 30 years for that shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say, shit. Now you do some shit like that, they be ready to fry your ass.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Nowadays they might would have charged you with attempted carjacking and everything. He said you went inside the car, took his chain from him and shit.
Nah, I told him to get out the car.
Oh, well, shit. You told him to get out the car. She was worse.
I think he was mad because his sister was in the car too. I made her get out too. You know what I'm saying? She's the full blown bull dagger though now. Like I was gone. But her name was in the paperwork.
I mean, you made two civilians get out the car. I mean, I guess they did what they were supposed to do.
Gone. That shit's crazy. Like, but I was kind of shocked though. Like, damn, they could be acting street as hell, bro, until the police run down. It's over there. So once the police get a hold to a nigga, boy, you'd be surprised, man. You know what I mean? So now, see, we're not doing New Year's resolutions no more, man.
Ain't nobody got no revolution, no resolutions.
Hey, these dogs, yo, every time I go live, they can be snoring like they be up playing all day. Like, as soon as I go live, they want to go to sleep. Yo, they funny as hell. Yo, nah, I'm saying being that we don't understand what's it's all about, New Year's, I don't think is a good idea to celebrate it, man. You heard?
Yeah. And 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 technically, right? The New Year's supposed to be when, like in spring, technically when the shit start growing back, right?
I said
That's a
that. Yeah, good. Yep.
yeah.
They
That's
said, yeah, brother March, April, maybe in May, June. You know what I'm saying? But everybody that's watching, look up JANUS, the two-faced, demon, Roman demon, and in conjunction with New Year's Eve. Look up JANUS and New Year's Eve and the true character of Janus. You feel me? And you will see. We probably motherfucking, letting off some corrupt entities, and don't even know, man. You know what I mean? Don't even know, man.
but you know
Yeah,
what? Man, people
what's
don't
that?
care about that because it don't mean nothing to them. It only means sense to people that still deal with their ancestral Roman
Right.
culture. Other than
We
that, it's just another free day off or extra pay, time and a half.
now. I got a question though that we can. I got a task that we can do. For those Romans back then. Well, Julius Caesar was a Caucasian, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because they say the ancient Romans was black too. Before all of them invaded. So yeah, that's a good question, Julius Caesar. I'm seeing a lot of rhetoric. Yo, check this out, motherfucking what's the nigga that beat the track meets the Olympics in front of Hitler, the black dude, Jesse
Oh,
Owens.
Jesse Owens.
We got to do a show on Jesse Owens, bro.
Jesse
Yo,
Owens said he
this
was
nigga,
treated better over there
yeah,
than over here.
right. He got a mean story, bro. And he said, because they trying to lie and say Hitler ain't shake his hand. He said it wasn't Hitler that didn't shake my hand. It was Teddy Roosevelt that
When he
didn't
came back, right?
even acknowledge me in that at a time like that. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. They said it was whatever president. It was Roosevelt that was in office then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Theodore, was it Theodore Roosevelt?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so but that's a mean story we can cover, man, on some real Black History shit. You know, Jesse Owens, y'all. I'm gonna have some Jesse Owens merch out too, man. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say no. I'm just gonna do it. You heard what I said?
Yeah.
Well, Jesse Owens, man. They said he broke 3 records that day over there in Germany. At a time when motherfuckers was scared really to go over there because with the tension going on still.
Yeah.
You feel? But I'm hearing a lot of rhetoric, people saying that Hitler was black. You seen that story a couple times I said?
Nah, Hitler wasn't black. What it was is Hitler. Why Hitler? They say had a. They say he had a African haplogroup. I think it was EM something. It was E1
Oh
B1
yeah,
something like that.
was his
So
mother big gypsy? Was she mixed?
so I don't know what she was, but so I think they said the dude that did it. They said they tested one of his somebody that came from his direct lineage. They tested the haplogroup, and it was I think
Oh yeah, I
E1.
had a great grandfather that was black or some shit like that.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it could have been a
Which,
hundred, it could
which,
have been a
which,
thousand years down the line with the
yeah,
Wahhabi group. So they
come
said
on.
he had one. I think Albert Einstein haplogroup was
Mhm.
like E1B1 or some shit like that too.
Yeah, they ain't no relationship though. They ain't no
Nah,
relationship.
that did it just mean that some that's like 30% of African Americans got a European haplogroup, like R1, something like that. That's just your male lineage.
Right, right.
Just like Muhammad Ali. When he did his, he had a European haplogroup that went back to Ireland.
You know he wasn't no fucking. Yo, Muhammad Ali was sharp, bro. That nigga was sharp as hell, man. I'll be looking at old footage of his shit, man. He
Yeah,
knew.
yeah.
He was sharp, bro.
Yo, you
Bro,
know who else? Sugar Ray Robinson.
he was sharp.
Yeah.
I'm talking about mentally.
Oh.
I'm talking about mentally. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he was on point. He used to eat those
Yeah, what?
he used to, he used to eat those broadcasters up.
At a time where you know what I'm saying, a lot of motherfuckers they didn't have courage to stand up and talk like that. You heard?
Yeah.
There was a conspiracy out there with him on, them doing something to him to give him that. What he got?
Yeah,
Parkinson.
Parkinson's.
Yeah, a lot of
Yo,
people were saying he might have been poisoned or some shit.
man, you can't put nothing past the government back in those days. Every time you look, you find out some crazy shit they was doing. Look what the CIA was doing when they were trying to kill Patrice Lumumba when he became president of the Congo. Like they ain't want that. So them and a couple European countries, they was trying to do all types of stuff. They was had somebody with a belt, a secret component on the belt that had some type of poison in it. They tried to get him to put it in his drink. Then they was getting to like trying to have people poison his milkshakes and all types of shit. They even had somebody that tried to put some type of poison on his toothbrush, like, but they got him in the end. You know, his own people sold them up, chopped them up.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Speaking of some people doing shit to food. You know, I decided I don't like a coworker and shit. And we got in an argument yesterday. Today the nigga tried to order egg and cheese for everybody. But I ain't know he ordered it for everybody. You heard?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you want egg and cheese? I was like, man, get that shit out of my face, man. You heard? Dude, like, nah, he bought everybody one, bro. I said, oh, we got in an argument. I thought he was trying to poison me or some shit. But you never
Yeah.
know. You never know.
Yeah,
You
you
feel?
never know. Yeah.
So I got a rule like I don't take nothing open, bro. I don't even like motherfuckers touch cook my food type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
on it
Yeah.
like that. I said like it's crazy, man.
Look what's going on with one of our boys.
Right. Motherfucker fucking with your food and shit, bro. That's some shit, man. You know what I mean? That's advice to everybody, man. Like I know like people like to order out because it's convenient and all that shit, but y'all gotta, be on point, man. Don't get nothing that's open, like especially liquid and all that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's why I said when they were talking about DoorDash and all that shit, I said you should never. If that shit ain't in a can or bottle,
Right. We talked about that the other show, now, sis.
yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Like we were talking about the other show. They be motherfuckers be getting on caught on camera, drinking out people's sodas before they give it to them and shit like that. Like,
Uh, now you said motherfucker put something on a toothbrush. That's crazy. Like
yeah,
that
they
was scandalous, man.
they was trying all types of ways to take them out.
And that was the thing with I heard about um Bob Marley. A lot of people said they put something in his shoe that poked his toe and gave him cancer type shit. You never heard of that? With Bob
Yeah,
Marley?
yeah, yeah. I did. Yeah, yeah. I heard of that. That's why I say like you never know what the government. That's like I was watching some shit on Jimi Hendrix where they were talking about how Jimi Hendrix was becoming a threat. He was belling out about Black Panthers and um doing all this stuff with the Black movement. So they were saying like when he went over to I think it was London, whatever, where he died, talking about they tried to say that he vomited in his own he died in his own vomit from throwing up or whatever, whatever. And it was just crazy. Then they said that he still they said it was more like he drowned and I guess the like they drowned him like I guess like pouring alcohol in his mouth or whatever. But I was watching the documentary or whatever, and they were saying that the girl he was with lied. They said that she was in the ambulance. Then somebody said was nobody in the ambulance with him. It was a whole bunch of shit and
A bunch
his
of bullshit.
yeah and his manager he had sold his I think he had sold his publishings to his manager for a little bit of nothing before he died or some shit, so the manager claimed, and the manager also had a big ass life insurance policy on him.
Listen, the biggest bullshit uh alleged conspiracy murder is Prodigy. How he died, choked on a fucking egg.
Yeah,
Choked on a
like
boiled egg, like that's the worst thing you can say about a nigga dying. Like choked on a boiled Yo, where they get this shit from? Who is believing this shit, bro? That's it.
yeah,
Choked on a boiled egg. First of all, you're not gonna chew. You ain't gonna chew on a boiled egg before you try to. What you try to swallow a whole boiled egg, nigga? How you choke on a boiled egg? It's just mockery, my nigga. That's what it's all about.
yeah.
Discrimination,
When you
intent.
see,
Like
when you think
it's
of all the
crazy.
foul shit that the government that did back in the day and still doing, you can't put nothing past them.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, man. They trying to deport somebody. Who they trying to deport right now? I think 21 Savage. I think I seen some shit. I think they trying to deport him. They been with trying to do that shit way before ICE and all that shit
Yeah,
years
yeah,
ago.
yeah, yeah. They been. Remember they had
Yeah,
locked him up, and I guess Jay
yeah.
Z had to pull some strings or something.
Oh, you know who they trying to send back to? Look at this. Hey, fucking dog like a old ass. Yo, that's the breed. Them short pigs like bulldog. They like they call them Chinese bulldogs. You heard? Like they really like pit bulls. Yo, disrespectful breed though, man. Very smart. They they go tit for tat with you type shit. But the motherfucker not Bengal Smurf.
He already deported.
Shoddy, the one that 6ix9ine ratted on.
Oh,
Yeah, they about to they sending him back to Trinidad, and they were saying how it's crazy when you get deported to a country that you only been there when you was, you know, 5 and
you don't basically don't even remember.
you don't know nobody. You heard?
Yeah,
It's not like okay, you go to a prison in America, you don't know nobody, but you can, you know, you still got a little leeway. At least they speak your language and all that, and you can get to your family through mail or something, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's crazy, bro.
but you know what? What about to say? Remember they was trying. Remember back in the day they were trying to do that shit to Slick Rick, deport him after he came home from jail, and
I think they did deport him.
yeah, they did, but he made it back over here.
Yeah, they might have did. Slick
I
Rick
mean,
he
what's
just
that?
was he just was in Asbury,
Yeah, yeah. What's that spot on Cookman Avenue?
um, House of Independence.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
We got motherfucking bank boy bills in a motherfucking building. What's good, Lord? How you? You was breaking.
Man,
But you
What's
know what?
going through a little bit.
okay?
Uh, uh
Yeah, we just
you hear me?
yeah, you was breaking up a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. You can hear me?
Uh, all right, good. I can hear you too.
Yeah, the Matrix. Whoa. Like he had that proliferate, that you know what I mean? That shit froze. That nigga face froze. You look half asleep standing up, boy. You look like you need some Z's. That shit froze, make him look like he's tired. Like he just got off of work doing a double night shift. Like that nigga. This shit is froze. Out like out. His shit is cold like outside right
Oh,
now. It's so cold
yeah,
out
bro.
there right now.
I might go back out.
You gotta put some aluminum foil over your phone, nigga. You gotta get that reception. My nigga, motherfucking Bank Boy Bill. I want to hear that shit you got. Him and Ski just made a song together. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I gotta send my vocals to Ski. I ain't been recording. I got so much old shit. And I said people never heard. I got shit that I got so much shit, right? I was looking at my email. I got so much shit that I never put out. It's crazy, bro. I got hundreds of songs. That's crazy, man. About to go on my own little tour, man. Fuck that.
Yo, IG still say he got a whole bunch of songs.
Yeah, he do. What? He got albums. Yo, you gonna have to come back in. He gonna have to come back in. Yeah, you gotta come back in. Come back in, big boy Bills. Log out and come back in. Uncle Murder. I know you seeing Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo about to do a podcast.
Yeah, I heard. I heard him talking about it.
You ain't see the footage? He got the nigga China Brim and Harlem Legend, and he got Hassan Campbell backing them and shit. They all did a video together and shit. And it's like, I guess you gotta let people use you. You know, everybody using everybody. I guess that's it.
Yeah, hey.
They need to. They need, but I don't even think they needed nobody that's doing podcasts to be in their presence to say they having a podcast. Like they should have just said it. Like
But you
they
know
got,
what? Like, dude, like some of them got a big following. So I mean,
yeah. That's Hassan Campbell got
yeah, like you got people that don't listen to rap but listen to him.
right. We got motherfucking. We got shot facts in the building. Yeah, man. We
Yo,
repping that big
dude,
man. I know you ain't got the hat on. Nah, it ain't a Make America Great Again. What's that yellow shit on the hat? What is that? What's that? What's
oh,
that?
this official shit. This the fish. This is signature. That's a
Oh,
Trump. That's a signature.
get the fuck. That shit stitched on there, nigga. Trump ain't signed
Thanks.
that shit, nigga. He ain't signed that shit at the Atlantic City, nigga.
I don't know. Trump said there's a lot of fake hats going around. He said if
That's
it ain't the
That
gold, he said if
it
it
ain't.
ain't the red and gold, it ain't official.
It ain't
That's what he
official,
said
man.
on
There you
TV.
go. There you go, baby.
That's some shit he got. He took that shit to Griffin, so we got that over there. That shit gonna fall off. Don't let it rain on that motherfucker. Now that's embroidered on there though. You paid some money to get that done.
This official, man.
Yo,
Straight.
a nigga like you, like I ain't even going back and forth about Trump no more with you, bro. You won, bro. It's over with.
Yeah, I ain't checking for that, man. I just coming in to support, man. Just checking
I
on the
told you,
brothers, man. Happy
listen,
first quarter. first
that's
quarter.
it.
Happy quarter.
That's it. I told him on a phone call. I said, "Yo, listen, we not talking about politics and religion no more, bro." I said, "2026 is all about entertainment. I'm not going back and forth no more, bro. You won." The Trumpers is some hardcore fans of Trump. Like you can't win. I said, like I
Nah, he might be he might be the only true one because the rest of them they flip
yeah,
flop. They flip flop.
yeah,
When he
yo, yo,
when he
yeah,
ain't on the show, the other ones they flip flop. They
he
agree with
won.
what you saying and everything.
Yo,
And as soon
that's
as he come
yo.
on,
Nah, but I was breaking him down too though a couple times. I said he really like I really humbled you a couple times, South Fact. Tell the truth.
Negative. Negative.
Huh?
Negative.
With some solid facts, you wasn't like, we'll see. When they say when the trumpet say, look, when you get a trumpet that say we'll see, that mean they like, yeah, that do sound a little fucked up. We got to see the outcome because that shit do sound kind of crazy. Like, but we gonna see how this shit ride out. Yeah. I ain't
Remember, we
like
still
that.
got
Like
that bet. As long as that bet locked in, I'm cool. Hey,
that
anything else,
yeah, you gonna lose that.
everybody got their opinions and their views. That's cool. You know what I mean? As long as that bread locked in, we locked in on that bet. That's
Now we got the bet for 27, you said, right? Or 28.
before the end
three
of the
years.
term.
It's three
Before
years.
3 years. Before the end of the term.
Hmm. Is that true? He trying to be see, we said we're not gonna talk politics. I mean, what was your New Year's resolutions? Because we came up with some shit about New Year's. Like New Year's ain't what it's cracked up to be, man. New Year's is a Roman pagan ritual that they worked. Julius Caesar made the Julius calendar praising Janus, Janus, is a two-faced demonic entity that the Romans praise. There's a lot of savagery with it. We ain't get into the part where the deep history or who he was, but they sacrifice women and kids too. I believe that's it around this time. Well, we praising that, bro. That shit crazy, man. We talked about how us as a people, we would know that shit and be like, man, I've been celebrating that shit all my life, man. Fuck that shit.
That's why I say like it don't mean nothing to motherfuckers. It's just a day off or day a time and a half pay.
And that's why we fucked
That's
up.
exactly what it was for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have pay. Nimrod Day the same way.
Mm.
Fucker call out, I call in. You want
But
soul drain, go and turn it up, wasting no money for that stupid shit.
right.
Or,
Well, it's crazy because at work and shit, motherfuckers called out. I like this nigga called out. I said it's daytime. What the fuck he called? It's New Year's Eve and this nigga called out. That is child
Must
misery.
it must have been a young boy. His young boy.
Yeah, like it
Oh
was
well, I mean,
I don't know. Old motherfucker too.
yeah.
I'm like, yo, they dumb as hell. He could have went to work today. I'm like, yeah, this is stupid. Because the day before, if you don't go to work, you don't get that holiday pay in some jobs. They're like, you gotta go the day before and the day after.
day after. Yeah.
If not, you ain't getting that. Gonna be mad as hell they don't be on that check. You heard? Yo, what up? And then you always ask them, look, I always do this, South Facts. How was your New Year's? They be looking like, like, you ain't getting paid because you ain't coming to work yesterday. It's like, you didn't work? Yeah, nigga, what? You ain't, you shit. I had to bust my ass yesterday because you ain't coming, nigga. You ain't think about that, huh? It's crazy. Somebody made a post last year where they showed the nigga dancing and shit on New Year's. He had the drinks and shit. You know what I mean? It just his inner thought said, "Nigga, you gotta pay that rent tomorrow."
Oh yeah, I think I seen
You
that.
see that shit? And then he was like, "Car note." He was like, "No, you owe your aunt $400. She bought that, and you sitting here partying, and you gotta go to work in the morning." He just stopped dancing like, and the music was like, yeah. Spend all that money on Christmas. You just fucked up for the. You really fucked up for the New Year's coming into the New Year's, and
What's the
that
cutoff age? What do you think the age should be for? I get it. Like everybody had their own perception, like whatever on for that particular day or whatever. But for the ones that indulge and
it don't
involve
matter.
themselves
It
with it
don't
and
matter.
buy gifts,
Five or
for
25,
those
don't
that buy
celebrate.
gifts, right? What is the cutoff age for the gifts? And do you think that it should be a
The
zero
cutoff
tolerance
age.
for the ungrateful little motherfuckers that be, you know what I'm saying? Like because I feel some type of way, bro. That shit hurt me to my heart when I be seeing parents stressed out, like you said, going to the debt, running around last minute to the store to get this, and then the kid talk about, oh, I ain't asking, why you get me that? Like I don't wear that no more. Like, oh, who wear these
Did you
or
see
whose
the girl?
hurt that, man? Like I ain't even asked you for that. Like I hate that shit, bro. That ungrateful shit,
Right.
man.
You're
Like I
right.
hate that shit, bro.
You're absolutely right. Did you see the woman crying because her son said, I said, damn, I wish I knew that nigga. I would have plucked the shit out of him. The kids don't even get plucked no more. Remember, you could run around and pluck motherfucking kids, badass kids, you pluck them in their head hard as hell. I know that used to happen to me on the Ave. Motherfuckers used to always pluck me like, get your badass out of here. You can't even go tell.
can't
Man,
even, you
you
can't
can't
even
even
say nothing
fuck
to nobody child nowadays. You
this shit
can't correct
crazy.
the
Can't
child.
even fuck these little niggas in the
The
head,
child wild and try to child say something, correct them. Man, shit.
right? But the mother, right? She bought the son 7 presents for Christmas. 7, y'all.
Uh,
And this is what this little motherfucker said to her. Oh, I'm writing it down so I can make the clip. Hold on. I shouldn't get that game up. Oh, he tells his mother, basically, Dad, you only got me 7 presents. And she was on there crying. Like, first of all, she got him a PlayStation 5. She got him Jordans. She got him, I think, an electric bike. She got him top notch 7 gifts with top notch. You heard? This nigga said, you only got me 7 gifts. Had his mom crying and shit.
Yeah, motherfuckers are grateful. Did you see the video? Remember when I think the dad had bought the daughter, was it Mercedes? It was saying she talking about she wanted a BMW. I said, oh, it's an ungrateful little
Oh,
bitch.
yeah. Ain't trying to buy shit yourself, though. It's crazy, man.
crazy, man.
Um,
Wow.
well, hey, man. I look at it as like this. You break the news to them now. When they grow up, they appreciate it. They know about it. Like, nah, that was some real shit. My dad celebrate that shit. If he always told me what that shit mean, I did the research and it really mean that shit. You heard? Yeah, man. You know, every day is Christmas. You feel me? If you're doing good and you want something, you good. If you're doing bad, you ain't getting shit. That's how I roll. You feel me? I
It's,
tell you, I
it's
tell you,
that Christmas whenever you turn them lights on and plug that
like,
game up. Get on that refrigerator and eat whatever you want to eat and go in there in that cabinet, get them snacks out of there, busting them
like,
snacks, cakes open and shit.
he doing
That's
that. Look, he got that old school parenting.
I about to say, yeah, that's some shit. That's shit like that's some
yeah,
shit your
because that
parents or
take
your
me back,
grandparents
bro,
just
to
say.
when I was a sophomore, bro. And I told my mom, like, man, nobody don't wear this no more. Mom, damn, mom. After, oh,
I
you
can
don't
see
gotta worry about it no more. Oh, don't worry
I can
about it.
see
Oh,
him
yeah, you
doing
don't
that
worry.
dumb shit.
Man, for the
Yeah,
rest of it, man, I ain't getting nothing. I'll be lucky if I got socks and drawers, boy.
yeah. You ever in this house?
Wow, that was a wrap for that.
Yeah, all that we got our friend in the building. All that food you used to
Peace,
eat,
peace, peace, peace.
you bugging. Yeah. Nigga, you nine.
I share peace to the
You ain't
God.
even
Peace,
ate
out
Hey,
everything
there.
you feed, nigga.
Peace,
Peace,
peace.
Warbucks.
Peace,
yo,
Lord.
Peace, much.
like my children. They been knew they knew Christmas is fake when they was like 3, 4 years old. My son used to go to his cousin's house and tell them. My sister get mad like, why are you telling that? But you know what? The little motherfuckers they still want stuff for Christmas. They say we don't care if it's fake. They say it's a time for presents.
Hey, yo, listen, check it out. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I do accept gifts. If somebody buy me a gift on Christmas, you think I'm gonna say, nah, I don't want it. I'm taking it. Now, don't expect to get one back because I don't celebrate it. You feel me? Same thing with Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate it, but I do, get my plates from, certain family members, certain friends. I will get a plate. You heard?
So you're a hypocrite.
How I'm a hypocrite. I'm not baking no turkey. Listen, I'm not baking no turkey. I'm not baking no
You
stuffing.
indulging, you
I'm not
eating.
supplying no cranberry sauce. I'm not buying no Luna for you, no paper plates or nothing for it. You feel me? So I'm not indulging in it. You heard? And
I hear your explanation of your justification of it. I mean, I hear what you're saying.
you got a right to
Whether
believe
whether
anything
that's
you
valid or
want.
not is a whole nother story. But
Hey,
let
your
you tell it.
opinion is not that
It's your
important.
show, so let you tell the story.
So
Let
it
you tell
don't matter. But
That's
that
it.
tight ass mega hat on. You're like a beak. You like you got a red beak on your forehead, nigga.
You really do got a MAGA hat on?
What? Make America great again? That's Big Maga. You think he ain't got? Hold up. What did I say? Big Maga? They don't say that on the hat. Nah, ain't no way that say. They said, yo, Nasir said that hat was bootleg. You heard?
Nah, this hat definitely ain't bootleg, boy. Hell no. I paid $55 for this hat. This straight from
Damn,
this
you
straight from the
paid
web. This straight from the official tissue, man.
Trump making y'all niggas pay that much for that ugly hat? That's
Now I
crazy.
got this from this particular hat right here. I got from the
Why that
brother
hat look so little though?
that did my
You got
porch fest and shit. It was a brother
Yo,
that
you gotta loosen
performed at
that
my
hat
porch
up, bro.
fest.
You gotta loosen that hat up, bro.
Nah, this
that
hat,
hat look like you got it from the
it's got a lot
motherfucking.
of wear on it, man. It's got a lot of wear on it, brother.
I
That
enjoy
hat
that.
look like
This hat
you got
cool,
that hat from
man.
Collinswood. You got that
That
hat
shit,
from Collinswood, man. All the way in
yeah,
the back.
yeah, that shit look like a straight. Yeah,
All
that's
the
why
way
he
in the back.
laughing.
You said
Where
all
they
the
got
way.
the
You
army
said all
shit.
the way in the back by the sub shop.
Yeah, they
Nah, outside, nigga, outside.
Then outside in the back.
All the way in the back.
Yo, Collinswood still got the sub shop.
hell yeah. I be
Yeah,
Yeah,
they still
seeing
man.
do.
people stuff
But
from
you
there.
know what though, Nasir? I haven't had last time I had stuff in there, it was not all that. So
Nah,
Yo,
you
I
got
never
it
ate a
wasn't
sub
like
from
it used
there.
to be.
I seen dude slicing the meat. He ain't had no gloves on, just putting them like
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He got a problem,
I ain't
don't
had a sub from
you
there
got
since I
Billy
was little,
Jones. You
man.
got Billy
My
Jones over
mom used to
there.
go to Frank's, go to the Collinswood, get them subs, make 3, 4, 5 sandwiches off them shit.
Yeah,
I
you
mean
Oh man.
Neptune had I remember Neptune
know, the whole
35,
stand
they had Napatanas. It was this shit called Napatan. Motherfuckers give you like, yo, you had like 5 inches of meat on that. You break that shit right on down.
back in the day. Yeah, hell yeah. Them niggas
Yeah.
skinny. That shit, that was a belly buster.
Big ass bag of chips. It was Bond. Take the chips out, put them in a little sandwich bag. And
Wow. You know how to
that's why I
stack.
don't get it, man. You kids be getting boxes of snacks and chips bags and boxes of.
That's wild.
Man, you got one big ass bag. Motherfucker took them chips out of that bag. Grandma took them
Yeah.
chips out of that bag, put in another little sandwich bag,
I
twist
still
it
do
out,
that shit.
put it in the
I
paper
still do that.
bag with
Yo,
shit.
I tried to do that. I
I
tried to do
do
that with
that
my
shit for
kids.
myself.
They said I was acting like the dude from Everybody Hates Chris the Father.
Well, they got to go out and buy their own shit and they had a whole.
Yeah, man.
You
Yo,
know what I mean?
I said, man, listen, I said, man, little ass snacks that we gonna
Shit,
bag these shits
everybody.
up.
That motherfucker. What's that nigga name off of Terry Crews ass nigga? Yo, speaking of Terry Crews, anybody know the story of John Henry, the real story?
The what?
Who John Henry was?
You talked about the man that beat the railroad machine?
Right, right. Well, he beat the machine that
The steel beams, whatever they call those shits. The little
the actual machine remove rocks in mountains to make the trains go through the mountains and shit. It move through caves and all that
What,
shit.
ma?
They saying that he really
Huh?
beat the
What's
machine,
that?
knocking down rocks and shit, side of mountains.
I didn't go to the store.
Did
I
it.
forgot all about that.
But
I'll get
this
you
nigga
again, yo.
Terry Crews, right? He's a piece of shit. Terry Crews is a sucker, bro. This nigga made John Henry story over, right?
uh-huh.
Ain't had nothing to do with the true story of John Henry. This nigga he was basically fighting drug dealers with a sludge hammer. And
Oh
they,
yeah, I
yeah,
seen that a long time ago.
but I'm like, why the fuck would he do that though? Him and Ludacris. I'm like, this is what they do though to take away from the real black heroes in black history. You feel me? They make a bullshit ass movie so the youth can be like, I know what John Henry was and name the fucking movie. You heard? Yeah, that nigga's a sucker for that, bro. I'm all soup like, oh
Huh?
shit, Jay, this nigga about to play John Henry.
I will. Go
I'm
take a
looking,
shower.
it ain't got nothing to do with John Henry, man. Yeah, so anybody see that movie, man, know that's some bullshit. That ain't the real story. You heard?
Hey
Like,
yo, why the Russia boy said your favorite doctor what's his name, man, that Bates guy, whatever his name is, man, he said got putting human meat out in the food supply,
that's
man, all the
old.
fast
That's
food.
old. That's
instead of
old.
serving the human meat. That's old. This is my first
That's
time coming
right.
across that shit.
Listen, we did a show about a year ago on how
Damn,
to
I gotta
get
go back and tap into that because I seen that shit. I said, man, this can't be no conspiracy shit because if you
late,
think about it, it
bro.
definitely ain't no that many cows. I'm like, damn, they doing it
Listen,
like that? Motherfuckers
where
eating
you
real
think
meat?
where you think the dead bodies go? A side fact. You think there's enough graveyard space for all these people that are dying? That's go back into the food. That goes back into the food. We got motherfucking Lord Benu in the building.
God.
Hey, Lord. Where you think the dead bodies go? Since you can remember about the graveyard and Neptune, Asbury don't got no graveyard. You notice that? Like,
That's
what the fuck
crazy,
is the
man.
point of that? They're not
That's
making new
crazy.
graveyards. Fact.
Because now I just be thinking about how they be really wilding over McDonald's. Boy, kids be like going crazy if
No,
they don't get no
no.
McDonald's. Boy, that's crazy,
I'm
God. That
glad
shit.
you think
I,
about
that was
McDonald's.
one conspiracy I thought was just like, yeah, motherfuckers talk. They ain't serving no you. Motherfuckers ain't eating no you.
I
I
got
was
you.
really off that shit. But I seen that shit the other day. I said, damn, this shit. I said, damn, he really doing it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I
That's
went
what
down a
I'm
rabbit hole.
saying.
Motherfucker said he was eating a sandwich or some shit and been into a half a wedding ring or some crazy shit, like a tooth or some stupid shit,
The
bro. I
fuck
was like, man, this shit crazy. I said, man, I just stopped looking at that shit, man. Stop bringing that shit. That shit. I mean, I don't fuck with fast food, but I'm just saying, just the point. Like, I know my niece, I
no
know
side
people that
effects.
eat that shit.
Side effects. You wouldn't try a human burger. You
Say
wouldn't try.
what?
You wouldn't try a human burger. Now you quiet. You must have ate, nigga.
Hey, yo,
Ate a human burger.
stop, man, stop, man, stop.
Yo, the same
Now you
company
can't say you
Jeff,
can't say nothing.
yo,
You
the
I
know.
same
ain't even, I'm
company
not even getting in that car with you, bro. I'm not
Listen,
even getting
listen.
in that car.
I'm gonna tell
I'm not
you.
even getting in that
I'm
car
gonna
with
tell
you,
you.
bro.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. You know, all meat has 2% human flesh in it. So if you eat meat, you eat human flesh, 2%.
I don't know about that,
Look it up.
I'm out of this car, man.
Look it up. Look it up, bro. Let's look it up right now.
but
I'm
I
out of this
The
car.
FDA approved that 2% human meat can be in any food. Look it up right now.
don't know about that,
That's
but I
I'm out
believe
of
it.
that car.
put
I'm
it
out
up
of that
for him,
car.
Nasir.
So, y'all, this is absolutely crazy. So, y'all, why this 18-year-old girl went on an interview in Detroit at Cracker Barrel. So, after the interview, she calls her mother and tell her mother now she don't think the interview went too good. And she said that the man that was interviewing her was asking her some weird questions. He asked her if she was an organ donor, and he asked her about the COVID shot. So she was like, after she told her mother she was gonna use the bathroom and get back on the road because she had to travel like 33 miles, I think it was. So she went in the bathroom and never came back out. So the police they looked at the video, the footage, and said that she went in the bathroom and never came back out. So they've been looking for her. So they end up stopping a meat truck in Oklahoma, the Oklahoma Police Department. They done stopped this truck. So the man was like, he was a 50-year-old man. He said he was just delivering the meat to a meat packing plant that supplies for McDonald's. So the police, because he had a busted tail light, that was the reason they pulled him over. So they done opened the meat truck up and then found the girl. She is alive, but she was disoriented. She said all she remember is that she went in the bathroom to wash her hands and everything went dark. So the man is like, he didn't know that she was back there. All he was doing is just delivering the meat to the meat packing plant. You know what I'm saying? Because they get the meat together for McDonald's. But why would they be asking her about if she's an organ donor? And then who just like, you know what's going on? We all know what's going on, y'all. Stay safe.
Fucking scary shit right there.
Went for an
Terrible.
interview at Cracker
Scary
Barrel,
shit.
and then they said she went in the She called the mom and said like the dude with the interview asking crazy questions like she don't feel right, so she went to leave. But she said she had a long ride back, so she had to use the bathroom. She called her mom. Went in the bathroom, never came out. Had a trap door in there, some shit, and kidnapped her. Bitch woke up in a meat truck, taking her to get chopped up. Shit, crazy. She escaped. This happened right here in America, nigga.
Daddy, are you gonna put him to bed?
Huh?
Are you gonna put Eric to
Shit
bed?
happened right here in America, bro. You never know. You got it. That's why I tell people you gotta have something on you, man. Especially female. You gotta have something on you that'll pull a motherfucker down. You feel me? Shit, don't get scared. That nigga's gangster, ain't you? Don't get scared now. It make you think about all these kids getting kidnapped and shit.
Oh, yo, that's what I was going to ask. Right? Anybody on this call ever know anybody that got kidnapped or went missing?
What is it?
I know somebody personally. No, I never heard of nobody. I
Not
know.
personally.
Ain't that crazy though? Out of all of us,
That's what I'm saying. Anybody you ask, I've been asking mad people. I haven't run across anybody yet that said they know somebody that actually was kidnapped or went missing and nobody ever found them.
Well, you know what though? Little bit no. It is old stories though of people that got kidnapped back in the day. You used to hear.
Yeah, I heard stories too.
But a lot of times, they be the like I know a motherfucker who was kidnapped, but really wasn't. His father took him when we was little. He was supposed to go for the summer with his dad. Never brought him back, and the mom was cool with it. She ain't even like, but he never told her he was taking her. You know what I mean? Because I'm friends with his older brother, and so one day, he like, yeah, we're going to the train station with my brother. He's going to down south with his dad. So we all went down there, and that's the last time he seen him until he got gone. I said, like, where your brother at? He like, he went with his dad. I'm like, damn, you been saying that shit for 3 summers, nigga. That nigga ain't never coming back. That nigga never came back. But it turned out good because he turned out to be a successful motherfucker to this day.
I know a guy that they came and got out of East 2C and nobody never heard from him no more.
Nah, I was talking about like somebody that like, but it's like somebody like it's a dude now that they got like they looking for, but his shit tied to like some dude that they suspecting in his disappearance. But he from right up like Ocean County or some shit like that. You feel me? But like I've never like I'm a little minute. You feel me? But I never like somebody I personally knew or somebody that I know, somebody that they personally knew that literally like nobody know what happened to them or like they just missing. But then you think, and then they say like it's millions and millions of kids every year, but like how I don't know nobody who know nobody who know nobody who went missing.
Because you know why though? I think the area is not big enough, probably. And you know what I'm saying? I think bigger cities, people is prone to get that more.
Put it on Facebook. Put it on Facebook. See who respond. Like, yeah, I know such and such. Like, came up missing one day.
because you see the pictures, and you sometimes you see the parents. I mean, grieving over trying to find out. Do you think it's a conspiracy playing with the numbers? How
I
many
don't
people
know.
being killed?
I don't know what it is. I just think it's strange that anybody I ever asked, they don't know nobody that went missing or know nobody that went missing.
Do you know? Back in the day, you remember they used to put people on the milk carton.
Yeah,
They said that was a conspiracy where the people that's on the milk carton is actually being sold to the highest bidder in an elite, community. So they would put the person that they selling, that they kidnapped already, they would put them on a box, and the elite will, you know, basically bid on the kidnapped kid that's on
shit.
the box. That was their
They just
way of asking who was up for sale. That shit crazy.
they just had some shit. I want it's not Walmart, but it was like some company where you could order stuff. They was like if you ordered something, it was a kid in the
Wayfair.
police. Yeah, yeah,
Now check this out, right? Why you think
yeah.
none of the kids on the boxes on the milk carton never was, found? Out of all them kids, nobody was ever found. They had
Right,
them.
How
right.
do you know they wasn't found?
They had them up because you pull up a story. You remember seeing that shit on the news? You never seen the news where they said, "Oh, they found little such and such that was on the milk box." You never heard of that before.
Right.
But there always was a motherfucker that was missing every week on the milk box. But you
Bro.
never heard of a good story like they found them.
Yeah.
That's because
Right.
they had them already and they was selling them. They was advertising them on the milk box, allegedly. Shit
All right.
crazy. That shit crazy, bro. Yeah.
And I was reading something the other day, right? And it was saying like he was like, yo, it was a dude talking. He was like, yo, he was like, he was like, the thing that scared me the most, you feel me, is not even that scare him, but that he worry about in society is like people that don't have nobody that would be like, yo, why cuz ain't come home yesterday? Or you feel me? Or like, yo,
That's what they look
why he
for.
ain't come home? Yeah,
That's
they won't even look for him. That's crazy. That's like how many people out there that just got that could just go
think
missing
about this,
and
right? You
nobody
think
would
about
look for them.
out there, right?
Well, not to flip what you were just saying, but no, that was something that basically had triggered me, like with this with this Christmas shit, like with these ungrateful kids, because that's what I think about too. Is like the kids that's in foster situations, kids that's getting up in the morning, don't have kids that just lost their parents the year before, probably, or the day before, a week before, a month before, like kids that's really going through real trauma, shit like that, that
Yeah,
ain't really having a good Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And here it is, your parents, your mom out there breaking their neck to get X, Y, and Z, and you talking about, oh, I got this game out. Why you ain't get? I asked you to get me the new thing, and I don't wear this no more. Why you got me? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is just like, yo, that shit crazy.
yo, well, rest in peace. I had a friend, right? Uh, nigga Goof, man. Y'all probably know Goof.
Yeah.
His mom and he never had. He lost his mom and dad when he was a baby. You know? And I used to be like, damn, man, that's some pain right there. You heard? Like, this is to grow up like that, bro. Like, you can't imagine. Like, damn, both for parents. I think they died in a car crash or some shit. But that's some shit growing up like that, man. You
What y'all
feel me?
talking about?
I'm talking about, rest in peace, nigga. You remember Goof, right? From up the
Yeah,
hill.
yeah, yeah. Come up the hill.
Yeah, he basically grew up without a mother and father. He lost them when he was young.
Okay.
Feel me? But I was saying like to grow up like that, I couldn't even imagine. Like, you feel me? That's
Yeah.
some shit right there. And you know, I understand what Sci saying, like around that holiday time with people like that, they need like a sense of like you know, community, man. Can you imagine being a little kid without that
Yeah.
around that time, like birthdays and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That'd be something
But then
good too. Kids like that, man, and make sure they speak. You feel me?
but you know they say the only problems people really know is their own. So you can't really like, you know what I mean, expect somebody to understand something that's outside of them that they wouldn't even imagine happening to them. You feel me?
It's
It
hard.
gotta be so good where we could find some common ground to be like, yo, look, like I think it's a sense of entitlement. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Entitlement as far like explain that, like as far as a who in, like not the suffering person with nobody, you know. You talking about the person that you know, the kid that don't have nobody, that he acting entitled to have some comfort.
Nah, I'm speaking on the, I'm speaking on the child that don't understand that loss or don't understand the reality of the severity of life. You feel me? And just taking everything for granted. You know what I'm saying? He got a sense of entitlement. Like, oh, all right, well,
Yeah, most
yeah, these things are supposed to be happening, but you can't expect him to understand that until he's encountered it. You feel me? Like he's experienced it.
yeah.
Like I could tell you all day, like don't go to jail, don't go to jail, don't go to jail. Your ass ain't gonna know how much I really meant. Don't go to jail till you go to jail.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah, well, yeah. I used to get told that all the time. I mean,
Shit, me too.
you have guys. I remember
My
one time.
mom.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Now I was gonna say my mom was the ITI, a cook supervisor at Broadway State Prison when I was in when I was in middle school coming up. She
Yeah,
used to have like the inmates write me, you feel me? They used to send me books and shit. And this was like right around the time when they did that
yeah,
big
sweet.
ass record. Nah, they did
Oh,
the
Oh, the Lifers record?
yeah,
yeah, they did that song. You feel me? Like, and they sent me an autographed copy of that shit. I got to talk to all of them that was on that shit. You feel me?
yeah,
Like they was all stay out of jail, and like that was an influence on me rapping too. You feel me? Like
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? And they always on my ass. Stay out of jail. Stay out
So
of
why
jail.
you
But
ain't say that? Why you didn't say that in your interview we gave you, bro?
I did tell you that,
You ain't say no, you didn't, bro. You ain't bring up the life has inspired you to make
man.
music.
Bring
I
that
said,
back.
who
Bring
ain't
that
never
back.
said no shit like that?
Huh?
You ain't, you ain't never say no shit like that.
Man, you Junebug and who else was it? You Junebug and somebody else interviewed me in the apartments by the stinky store.
Oh, nah. I'm talking about on here, though.
Yeah, I ain't never get really no interview on here. I was just on here
All
eating nigga. Eating shit. You
right,
feel
yeah,
me?
so we got to do the interview.
Yeah.
Since then, you've been doing a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Tomorrow we having underground artist Perk.
I seen that. Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
tune in for what that's about.
yeah, we having Perk. How you say that
What?
last?
What? What y'all talking about? I missed it.
Jump.
You seen
We
what?
have a Perk jump. We have a Perk jump in the building tomorrow, man. You know, Perk jump got you know, he got that flow where you know he fucked up, man. He's gonna talk about his life and what inspired his music. Um, for you guys that don't like mumble rap, we might want to sit this one out, man. What we gonna do is because he got a real like. I was listening to Lord Benu, and then it took me like I ain't gonna lie, 3 days. I'm like, yeah, he's saying some shit, but you gotta really listen. Like his beats fire though. Now, see, you agree with that, right?
Yeah, yeah, he got some hard beats.
Perk jump, y'all.
Just on the straight, but that shit left me sideways. No matter where we are, we always smoking my way. Have me feeling down, but I'm never gonna be last place. How you always round, I know that you keep it two-faced. Don't need too much shoes and I'm still regular out the shoelace. Don't wanna talk to you at all, just like I had a toothache. Finish up the pack, but I just need a smoke break. I don't wanna talk again, remind me of my mistakes. Somehow every time I end up in the wrong place. Wake up, hoping it's gonna be a good day. I try to change, but I'm always gonna feel the same. I just feel the strength in my body, I can feel my face.
Out of the mall,
Mhm.
get your shades tomorrow. He's gonna be a low boy. You. What I'm gonna do is, you know what I'm gonna do? Lord Benu, he gonna perform it like because if you see, you got footage of him on stage. He's saying it. You know, how you double up on your shit when you
Yeah.
perform, you playing your shit, and you rapping over it. He's saying it clear though when he rapping over it live. Like, so we're gonna get him to rap over this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole style, man. Like it's that's what they good at. Like I don't like you said, it take me a little minute to understand what you're talking about.
You know what's crazy though? Because if you go on his YouTube, he got followers that love that shit. You heard?
Yeah.
Like it's a whole wave of motherfuckers that you know that's rapping like that and everything. I'm like, this is like beyond amigo. Like that shit sound. He purposely distorted that shit and everything. Like so, it was a whole. That's like a promethazine. It's a promethazine. Xanax type shit. You feel me? It's that Pink Molly flow.
It's odd.
Them niggas is wasted. You heard? It's like five of them. You heard? Imagine five of them rapping like that. Crazy, man. So, Perk Trump tomorrow, man. Should be an interesting interview. You heard? Very interesting. We booked, man. We got artists all month. Saturdays this time, man. Ski Vasquez dropped his shit. He dropped his shit, man. Yesterday. You know what I mean? You ready to eat again, right? Lord Beno, you ready to eat these MCs up?
Yeah, what happened? Steve Vasquez said he want to put some shit off his new album up here.
Whoa. Y'all heard it first. You calling Ski Vasquez out again? You want to give him another shot?
Yeah.
Oh no, man. Listen, he got a wave of new fire. You heard? So you got new shit? Cause he got some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody up here right now, I'm gonna tell you like this. Pretty soon we gonna get the spot. We gonna have you see the screen right there, the Lake Ave Radio Show. You see with the mic and all that. Pretty soon we
Yeah.
gonna face to face and something like that. You heard? So anybody want to be a part of it? Put your pennies together, man. You feel me? Everybody, and we can get some money with it, man. You heard? That's how we gonna do it. Yeah, man. Do it big this time, man. where we can argue in each other's face, man. Ain't nothing like that on camera. You heard? Word up.
Yeah, yeah, that sound fire. You heard?
Yeah, push it, have our merch, whatever we doing, anything positive we selling, you know what I mean? Have it in there. I still got the bean pies. Word. I see you still got the bean pies, guy. This shit's banging too, nigga. Yeah, man. Hey, man, we talked about New Year's Eve. Very demonic, very demonic times. Like it's like every holiday, like it's some nasty, grimy shit about it. It's crazy, man. The Desert Dog Diary, Volume One, by your boy True Pen, myself, author name. Go out and get that, man. Hit the QR code. You know what I'm saying? That QR code in the corner, you can hit that. Let me put it on. Let me put the right one up. You can hit that, and that'll take you right to my website where you get the ebook. That QR right up at the top. Scan that right there, and it'll take you right to the book, the ebook. The Desert Dog, y'all. Volume One, man. The shit I had to go. You said that. That's a wolf mix with golden retriever, man. Black Labrador up under the porch, man, out there. That shit was crazy out there. And I said, this motherfucker wouldn't leave. You heard? Yeah.
I can't even hear you.
You can't hear me. The device fucked up. Can anybody hear me? Anybody hear me?
Hey,
Yeah, his device, your device fucked up, Lord. Don't come at me. You heard? Why he talking about he can't hear me? Lord Badu, what you got going on? You got a lot going on, man. You everywhere, you heard?
Yo, I can't hear you.
Yeah, everybody else good.
you hear me?
He can't hear. You can't hear nobody. Let me write that on the note.
Oh, I hear you now. I hear you now.
Okay, I'm about to say you can't hear nobody. You feel me? I think this year, Nasir, everybody, well, I know this year, everybody should try to get into some kind of natural essence to themselves, man, with nature, man. Whether it's planting something on the side of your apartment building, on the side and back of your yard, or taking a hike, doing something out of the norm with nature, man. You feel me, Robin? I know you do that a lot. A lot of people go through their life and never, do nothing. You'd be surprised, man. You know?
Yeah.
Some niggas will tell you like, man, I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that shit. Yeah, they be dead serious, bro. But you never know, like, until you do it. You know what I'm saying? Until you get out there and you find you a mountain or little, not a forest, but we can say forest, like woods or something, man. Go kayaking or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You gotta get into that shit, man. I want to do that with the babies, man.
Express yourself.
You feel me?
Yo, that's why that's the only thing I like about being like down south, like, cause it's like mad stuff to do, like nature. There's parks everywhere with nature trails and all types of shit, like.
Exactly. This shit designed, New Jersey.
You'll be amazed how much of that shit is in New Jersey, bro. They got like it was this one place I went where they was letting me dig up these rocks that glow in the dark.
You just got to be built for Cuban links when you go into them areas because you know that's Trump country. You know, a lot of them areas in Jersey like that. Them, you know,
I like
Yeah.
fuck. I
I
like.
got a few hats for y'all if you need them. You know what I mean? Some MAGA hats for y'all. If you need 'em.
It
Especially
really
going up.
gonna get you
What?
there. It
What's
really
that?
gonna get you there. One thing Trumpers don't like is black Trumpers. Ain't that
He
some
might
Black.
have a point right there.
that's a fact.
Negative. That's a
I'm
lie.
telling you, I'm telling you,
That's a lie.
I'm telling you,
Lie.
all the white mega Trump
Got I got I got I got a lot of I got a lot of caucus MAGA that check in with me.
caucus MAGA sound crazy.
Yeah, that sounded wild.
That
They
sound
white.
like
They are the white race.
yeah, but
Fuck is
that word as a
caucus MAGA. They caucus
yeah,
MAGA.
but that word as a compound word
You
is
just said white. You just said white MAGA don't like the black
I
MAGA.
mean, don't
One
get me
thing they don't
wrong.
like. So I
I
just
like
said
that.
my caucus MAGA. My caucus MAGA. They check in with me.
I'm gonna say that to one of them next time. Man, you ain't nothing but a caucus MAGA.
Yo, who was that? Remember we was watching a show where they was calling
You
in and
always
they
try
had
to
a
take something and try to make it so negative. Try
Got
to
to,
bring
bro.
some
You ain't
shit,
gonna do
man.
nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing with it.
Damn, guy, you
You ain't
wild.
gonna let it do nothing but let it fall on the wayside. I got it. I'm gonna dress it up for you.
Dress it up,
I
man. Do
dress it
what you
right up
do,
for you.
man. Do
Caucus
what you
MAGA.
do.
I can't wait to see Kelly.
yo. You read my mind. Kelly don't like that word caucus.
Get your caucus MAGA ass out of here.
I'm gonna tell my boy Dave that.
She hate that
You
word
feel me?
Yeah,
caucus.
I done
Porcelain swine caucus MAGA ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Caucus MAGA. Ain't that something? Let me write that down. That's a shirt right. Was wrong with the look. I'm gonna put the MAGA hat on top of the Caucasus Mountains. You heard? That's fire. That's fire. Caucasus MAGA. That's crazy right there.
That sound like the MAGA police.
Hell yeah. They got MAGA
MAGA.
ice, right?
MAGA feds.
That's ice.
Yep.
You said ice.
We never asked you, Lord, but no, is you a Republican or a Democrat?
I'm a Benubian. Yeah.
So who's they associated with?
Mecca.
Because we just got the word that all flat earthers is MAGAs. So
Oh. Nah,
they
but
say
flat.
most MAGAs are flat earthers. Is that true, Sci-Fax? He got out
Stop
of here.
facts.
He got out of here. I got him out of here, y'all. Got him out of here. Yeah.
I'm saying I don't consider myself a flat earther. You feel me?
Hey, Lord Beno, hold on real quick, Lord Beno. I gotta do this. Hold on. We got him out of here. We got him out. Yeah, I know you run. See, I pulled this card. Flat earthers. Most flat earthers are MAGAs. I said. Got Nasir out of here. Is Nasir a flat earther?
He might be, you know what I'm saying? If he, I don't know, but I'm not a flat earther. You feel me?
Yes, you are. You are. Don't do that. Be proud of what you are.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a flat earther. It's just that their arguments make the most sense to me. I could.
Because let's keep it real now. I said the other day, right? The moon was out, and I said, in broad daylight, the moon was out, bright
with
as
the
hell.
sun.
And then I looked on the left side was the moon, and then on the right side was the sun. I said, damn, what the fuck those two be out at the same time? I never noticed the moon out in the daytime. Some people said, oh, yeah, it's always out in the daytime. I said, damn, I ain't noticed that.
Yeah, it is.
That shit, ain't that weird, though?
It's only weird because you think we on a spinning ball.
Check this out. Check this out. Was that shit ever like that when you was young, Nasir? You ever seen that before?
I've seen that a couple times when the moon is out and it's still daylight.
It must be at a certain time at daytime, like 5. It probably was just about to get dark by it. I gotta look at my phone and shit. You know what I mean? But this motherfucker was vivid and the sun was bright as hell too. I'm like, what the fuck? You remember that movie?
Man, but if the Earth was flat, don't you think that the moon and sun would be in the same spot every single time, every day?
You would
Not
be
if
able
they
to
move.
see. You would be able to see the stars too, though, right?
Yeah, everything
You would
like
be able to see everything.
Not if they moving.
What they moving to? It's flat. You still would be able to see wherever they go.
Like
You wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't be able to curve, and you can't see the other side because it's curving. It's turning. You would be able to see everything. Like you would have an eagle eye. That's why an eagle can see mad shit because where he at up in the air and looking down, he's
then
looking.
everything be in the same time zone. China be light, over here be light.
Yeah, you're right. Flat earthers is most of them is MAGA. Yeah, that's crazy. I like talk about flat Earth though because it's first of all it's comical. You know how people like some people get really is that more a screen conversation than Trump and Biden administration? I don't think so. It's up there though. You feel me? A motherfucker hate you over speaking about flat Earth.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta ask yourself, like, why would it be daylight in China and dark over here, or vice versa? If the Earth was flat, how would that be?
Why everybody always bring up China? What is China parallel to America? Like I don't get it. Like
so, look, right. This how we explain it, right? Look, if you look at this the boxes on the screen, which that you're circling, right?
What?
The box on the screen where all of our faces is in our circles.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now you see mine's right. You see Reefy QR code.
Yeah. Hit that QR code.
Right. Now let's say that's the sun, right?
It's in the corner. It's in the corner of the corner. Go ahead. It's in the corner of the square.
Forget where it's at, but let's just say the sun is that size. You feel me? And then you say you take another one and you put it on the opposite side of me, and you say that's the moon, right?
Right.
And then now you have those two spinning around my picture, right?
The sun don't spin.
Okay. That's on the globe Earth model. But if we talking about a flat Earth, this is the explanation as to what they're saying why you see the sun at certain times and then you see the moon at other times. It's because of the rotational pattern on where you are on the planet. So when it moves out of your field of vision, then it is the same way like a flashlight. If you hold a flashlight down to the ground,
that don't make more sense of the Earth.
Or you can look at it like this. You can look at this. You can look at it like this. If you take a map and you lay it on the ground and you turn the light on, the light gonna shine all on the map, all the countries, everything. But if you take that map and wrap it around a basketball, then China be at the bottom and it'd be dark, and then we'd be light, and then if you rotate it, you see how night and day and.
So listen to this. Now take that same map, put it on the ground, and now you're not turning on the light in the room. You taking a flashlight and putting it over the map. It's only going to light up a certain section. Now, when you move it around in a circular pattern around that, it's going to light up each part independently.
Nah, because if you're dealing with the sun, that light is going to light up the whole map unless you got it too close. Unless you got it too close to the paper. The farther the sun is 93 million miles away. So that's why it's so bright. Now, if you put it real close, man, it'll be too hot. It'll burn everything.
Yeah, they bugging. So I guess Earth.
a globe measurements. It's the only way that they don't make sense. But the flat Earth is saying that the sun and the moon are local and they're not as big as they said they are. They cast their light out as far as it can reach, and that's where it's daylight. And as it moves, daylight moves with it, and it moves away from the other spot, which is goes into the dark.
Ask a flat earther. Ask a flat earther. Okay, tell a flat earther. Okay, I agree with you that the Earth is flat. Now, explain to me what shape is Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, and you know what they're gonna tell you? Uh, they don't exist, or they on the same map. They within the they right here on Earth. Some crazy shit, bro.
Yeah,
No,
What
yeah,
other shape is the other planets? Man? What other
hold
shape is the
on.
other?
yeah.
Or
That's
do they
crazy
exist?
because they say the other planets is round, but the Earth is flat. That don't make
No,
sense.
they say it's within the Earth. It's on Earth. Other planets is on Earth. That's
No,
what they
so
say. It's other dimensions. They say
this,
it's
this what flat Earth say, right? The planet
total.
that you see when you look through a telescope, right? If you zoom in on them and really look at what you're looking at, it just looks like light coming through water. It does not. It doesn't have a shape. It's just a it's light. Like if you shine a light in through water and look at it, that's what you're looking at. Frequencies of light coming through water. That's what it looks like when you zoom in close up. But when you zoom back to where we're looking at, you have a skewed perspective because you're not seeing what you're actually looking at is further away. So you're seeing something different. So for you assume that is this globe and this circular thing because you heard this before. You feel me? You just were told.
I'm gonna tell you
You've
like
never actually been there or seen it actually, like a actual photograph of it or an actual picture or anything to say like, oh, all right, yeah, this is a globe and it look just the Earth must look exactly like that.
So wouldn't that make the moon? Wouldn't they make the moon flat too if the Earth was flat?
And that's what they look.
yo, that's
The
it. Don't do
moon,
it, bro.
the moon is not a planet.
That's it. Don't do them like that. That's our brother right there. Now I want to tell you like this, little Vanilla. You listen to me, and you
Mhm.
listen to me loud and clear. You too intelligent for that rhetoric. Leave that belief system alone, bro.
I'm
Because it
too.
don't make you look that good.
Hold on.
Stop
This is
it,
what I'm
bro.
gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm
Answer that
too.
about the moon, bro.
Wait, look.
Why the moon and the sun look
Hold on,
like this?
listen. I'm too
And how
intelligent, right, to believe that I'm spinning around
you know? Go ahead,
6,000
go ahead.
miles, 1,000 miles per hour, hurling through space at 666 miles per hour, right? While I'm connected to the sun and we're flying through the galaxy at thousands of miles per hour, but I don't feel any of it. You feel me? I'm too smart and then too intelligent not to question that and to be
See,
like,
let me ask
okay,
you this.
oh
Let me
wait,
ask
just
you this.
let me explain real quick,
Let me,
right?
let me ask
To,
you this. Right?
all right, go ahead.
You listen.
Yeah.
The cells in your body is traveling too, moving around. You don't feel that. Yeah, they got gravitational pull. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you don't feel that neither.
To
The
what?
math that's ancient math, bro. That ancient science of how the rotation and all that is.
All
You
right.
feel me? And you know where the flat earth and shit come from. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hold on.
Because as man, right, some motherfuckers can't phantom. Uh, once they got up in the airplane and all that shit and look down, their eyes can't go beyond what they see.
Bro, you
So
ever spoke to a pilot? Have you ever spoke to a pilot?
I seen footage of pilots that said that they turn it when
No.
they say they turn it when they fly, bro.
No. Listen, do this, right?
I got footage of a pilot saying
Look, this is something you could do. Just go to the airport and wait till you see a pilot and ask him and see what he said. Record it and then put that on the show.
I got recorders of pilots, actual pilots
Not
saying
that you listen, if you go up to him and ask him, there'd be no way that anybody could say, "Oh, this evidence was screw," or he know the pilot, or this. You'll find out for yourself. I asked numerous pilots, and all of them say it's flat. Just look at what they fly in. It's called an airplane. What's a plane?
Listen.
Hold on? Just answer that. What's a plane, Reef?
Plane, they say plane is the flat land. Come on, bro. I know terrain and all that. I know what that shit is, bro.
They call it an airplane if they fly the globe.
Man, that shit don't got nothing to do with a plane. You spell that, I think don't you spell that two different ways?
Yeah.
Plain, and then you spell plane as in the air, PLANE.
That's plane.
It's not the same plane, bro. They're not talking about the same thing, bro. Two different spellings, bro. Two different meanings. Plane, PLAIN is terrain, bro.
So what's a PLANE? What's a PLANE?
Is an arrow craft in the air, bro. Two different things.
You fly over what? A plane. Yeah, just because they changed the spell it and say the same thing, bro, it's right in your face.
Ain't no way you looking into the atmosphere up in the sky and you seeing spear-shaped objects and think you the only one that's on a fucking planet that's flat, bro. That shit don't make no sense.
That's the only thing you keep grabbing.
Because it's not to see.
Look, I'm telling you,
going over mystery shit.
No, I'm telling you that you dealing with a mystery because you can actually.
When I can actually see.
Oh, you can't.
I can actually see in the heavens and see the moon and the sun.
Listen.
You believe that the earth is
that's like hold on, listen. That's like saying because you standing at the beach and you watch the boat go over the horizon that you're looking at it go over the curve of the earth. No, that's just the way your eyes are set up to see and your perception, because we know that if you look through a camera and zoom in, the boat is still there. We know if you
so hold on. Yes. So you telling me if you was on the Asbury Park Beach, right? And you had a camera, a telescope.
Yep.
And you focus on a boat forever, you gonna be able to see it forever.
As far as that,
watch that motherfucker the whole night, you gonna still be able to see it in them binoculars or whatever. You a motherfucking lie. Get out of here.
As far as how far can binoculars see, Reef?
Get out of here. You don't even make sense, right?
You talk about binoculars. Binoculars can only see. Binoculars can only see a couple 100 feet.
Don't switch it up now. I said, look, this nigga. He said if we was on the boardwalk in Asbury, right? He said if he had a camera and focused on a boat, he can see it forever. It will never disappear.
That's not what I said. That's what you said. That's not what you said. I said, no, stop. Don't do that. I said, if you look at a boat going over the horizon and with your plain eyes and you see it disappear, that doesn't mean that it disappeared, because you can pull out a telescope or binoculars and look and see it still there. And it only
let me ask you this.
Let me finish.
Okay, only
your eyes can see. What?
Would it ever disappear within that camera?
Yes, because it's not strong enough.
What are you talking about?
Because you got to get a stronger camera. You think a camera could see forever? You think his lens is strong enough to see
billions of light.
He's saying it's staying forever flat. So where the water flowing over to?
Where would what you mean? Where does it flow up? You the
Where the
one thing.
cliff at? Where the
live on the ball, bro.
Where the end of the earth? You the Columbus ass nigga. Where the end of the earth at?
Who knows?
Get the fuck out of here.
Who knows?
That shit doesn't make no sense, man. That's some mystery shit.
You never, bro. Where's the furthest user explored the planet Earth? Where's the furthest user explored the planet Earth to find out?
Some shit with the ice wall. They had some fucking fake.
Hold on. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Where's the furthest you've ever explored to find out how far the Earth goes and what it is? What have you done to
enough money to do it? If I had enough,
all you're doing. Hold on. So all you're doing is
all around the world.
Hold on, wait. All you're doing
all around the world. Around.
Just listen.
All
you're doing. Listen. No, I get it. All you're doing right now is relying on this white man's information that he told you. You don't have nothing to prove that.
But that flat Earth theory comes from a white man. Matter of fact, one of the main people that was pushing it.
That's a lie.
Changed his mind.
That's a lie right there. Because before that white man said we was living on a globe, all of our ancestors said we was living on a flat surface, bro. Go back and look at our history, bro. One of them. You won't find a globe nowhere in our history, bro. Nowhere. Find one. Find a globe anywhere in our history. Anywhere in our ancestors' history.
Hold on.
You came and told us you was living on a globe.
I'm over till you finish talking and ask you a question.
Nah, don't ask me nothing. Just show me.
Yo, what happened? What happened to the number one? What happened to the number one flat earther when he went to Antarctica? What did he say?
Show me where our ancestors said.
Answer that question first. Ask him that with that question.
I don't know. I'm not love that. I'm asking you to show me where our ancestors said we was living on a globe.
I'm gonna show you.
Stand on that. Our ancestors never said we was living on the globe. You talking about this white man told us that? No, our ancestors said that any map ever drawn of what this planet we on was flat. When our ancestors,
of course, it was flat because it was on a flat. But they drew it on papyrus and paper and whatever. Of course, it's gonna be flat.
No, they explained that it was flat. It wasn't no. We going around a ball. If that was the knowledge that we been knew when we had this information, they would have explained that we live on a ball. No, they said we live on a flat plane. This is how you
said that.
All of our ancestors, every tribe, every indigenous people over the planet before this European came and told us we was living on a globe said that. Find somewhere before he came and told us we was living on a globe that we lived on a globe. Anybody.
What tribe said that it was a flat? We live on
all of them that had maps prior to this European saying we live on a ball. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. You can't find one that said we lived on something round. That was people was upside down. That was holding water on a spear spinning around. None of them said none of that shit.
Well, who said they was flat? Who said it was flat?
All of them. Look at their maps. Look at their depictions. Look at the Bible. The history in the Bible. Come on, bro. It's there. Ain't that a legit text?
No.
Check it out. Check it out. Let me know when you finish.
Ain't nobody saying it, but it's old as hell, and it's saying the same thing that all of our ancestors.
Listen.
The Bible only go back to 6,000 years.
Is he finished yet? You finished yet? You gonna let me speak? So you said the answers now. Are you Indian? Because if you Indian, then these ain't your answers.
Listen.
Are you Indian? You Native American? If you Native American, these ain't your answers.
I'm Benubian.
Okay, so it says that the Egyptians, they study shadow casting that determined that the earth was round and not flat. Also, the Greeks adopted that from the Egyptians, the shadow casting from the solar eclipse, the lunar years and all that shit.
Show
That
me
the
what
earth
they
is round.
did. Show me what they did.
Check this out. Check this out. Wait a minute. Now you told me that
here at the park is navigation during the Age of Sail. Contrary to a popular myth, the medieval scholars who helped usher in this period of exploration were not flat earthers. In fact, they actually understood that the earth is round. How did they know this? Well, ancient Greek thinkers had proven it centuries before the advent of the Common Era. As early as the 4th century BC, the idea that the planet is a sphere was circulating among the intelligentsia of ancient Greece. Among the famous philosophers who subscribed to the round earth theory was Aristotle. Aristotle cited lunar eclipses as empirical.
now you know where they learned from. So I don't want to hear that. Oh, but they're gonna tell you, and it's written down. It's actual facts is written down that they got that.
Nothing, bro. You just let me hear a white man talk.
You there you go. You going that? This is written down from the Egyptians. This is
I can
written
show
down.
you talk about. You just let me talk.
Hold up.
Is caused by the Earth moving between it and the Sun, and further positing that the curved shape of the shadow demonstrates that the Earth is a globe. Another popular argument of the age involved ships and the horizon. When a ship sails toward you from beyond the horizon, its sails and masts are visible before its hull, while the opposite happens when one sails away from you. This would not happen if the Earth were flat or disc-shaped. But it was another
That's about your shit, but hold on.
Greek polymath named Eratosthenes, who in the 3rd century BC finally offered definitive proof that the Earth is spherical in shape. Eratosthenes was the chief librarian at the famous repository of ancient knowledge in Alexandria, Egypt. There, he learned of a travel account.
That's Egypt. That's
a white man. A white man. You talking about a Greek person in Egypt? You talking about Greeks in Egypt?
Play that.
Come on, bro. You know you gonna play that, bro. Don't act like Egypt wasn't overthrown and Egypt betraying us for centuries, bro. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out, bro.
Even the Romans and the Greeks stole Egyptian knowledge.
Even in the video, listen, Reefy. Even in the video you played. Listen though. Even in the video you just played, right?
Listen.
Listen. Even in the video that you just played, he said that these Europeans came in and tried to change what was already known for centuries.
What are you talking about? That's what they taught for centuries. What are you talking about?
What did
we got that from Egyptian pharaohs?
Bro, no, they didn't. They just said that a Greek man named Pythagoras came up with the idea. They didn't say nothing about no Egyptians or no Egyptians that was here thousands of years before these crackers.
You gonna listen? Hold on, guys. Hold up.
Is you gonna listen?
Not cast shadows, and that the reflection of the sun could be seen in the center of the town's well. Eratosthenes reasoned that if the earth were flat, a column in Alexandria.
Eratosthenes was an African.
Hold up, guys. He's like, you trying to talk. Hold on. Go ahead. See what you got to say.
Was he an African?
Who?
Eratosthenes, the dude they talking about right now. Was he a black man? Or was this a European or a Roman or a Greek man?
He was from Egypt. What are you talking about?
No, bro. Was he a white man? We already know that Egypt was conquered and these Greeks was all throughout Egypt. So this dude, hold on, wait, stop. Hold on.
You got from a white motherfucker that said it wasn't
true. I didn't. I told you just like what you just played said, that these white people came in and tried to change what we were saying for centuries. Pythagoras was a white man that came in and tried to prove that the earth was round after we said it was flat for centuries before him.
Hold up. So you trying to say them Egyptians from over there said the earth was flat and the white man said no, it's round? That stole the knowledge from them? No, they kept that same knowledge that the
No,
earth was round.
well, they did. He just because you just said how you not hearing what you just played? You just heard them say. You just heard them say that a man named Pythagoras came in with the idea.
So where did he get that knowledge from then?
He came up with it. He didn't say because before
you don't know history then.
Hold on, Reef.
You know history. You know the Greeks, the Romans got that from the.
Can you listen to what I'm saying, bro? Because you having a simple comprehension issue of what you just said.
Bro, he blind.
Yo, but listen to this. If the earth was flat, and even if the sun spin, it would still be light all the time.
Bro, you're not listening, bro. You just stuck in a ideal frame. You trying to explain a shit, bro.
You can't say nothing to them. They get like numbskull.
You can't say nothing to y'all just stuck in this idea. You don't have proof.
Technically, listen to this. Technically, listen. Technically, listen. Hold on. Technically, no ethnic group of people really taught in the early stages that the earth was round or flat because they all got creation stories.
That's false, bro. Go look at their maps. Read their stories, bro.
Okay. Look up the Egyptian creation story. Look up the Egyptian creation stories. They all got mythical creation stories on how the earth came about from none.
None of them involve a globe. They all talking about a flat surface being covered by a firmament. All of them. Until this European that y'all just brought up and showed me who he was, said Pythagoras came up with the idea that the earth was a sphere, and then they started running with it and pushing it. They were saying it was a globe before.
Now, see, the motherfucker he followed went over there to the ice wall and said he was wrong. You
Nobody.
I don't follow
none of these. I don't follow none of these. Y'all follow NASA. Y'all follow NASA. I don't follow none of these people. I just told you I'm not a flat earther. I don't get into that category, bro. I'm telling you that you're not trusting. You let the tell you what you're saying, and you go against everything that you see naturally. You got the nerve to call me, and you think somebody in Australia right now is standing up to you.
All that shit he just did.
You niggas is crazy, God.
That's it. All that shit he just.
He
put it on a line from flat earthers and said he ain't a flat earther.
I'm not.
This nigga bucket. How you ain't a flat earther? So okay,
I'm not a flat earther.
Okay, you're not a flat earther, right?
Flat earth makes more sense than what you're talking about. Okay, I'm not a flat earther. Flat earther is what is
the earth is shaped like that. Watch this.
No, that's the dumbest thing that you keep showing that dumb.
You believe it's flat or round?
What?
He's not going to answer it. I said.
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Do you believe the earth is flat or round?
I believe it's flat.
So you're a flat earther. What the fuck is wrong?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't. I'm just because I believe it don't mean I'm in a category of people who tried to say, look, listen. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not a flat earther. Hold on, listen, stop. Can I talk real quick? I'm gonna tell you why I'm not a flat earther. The same way you tried to say, oh, your leader got exposed, and this is no, I don't follow nobody's shit, bro. I just believe what I can see. Let me finish. Can I finish? I believe what I see and what I can prove. You can't prove
You
anything
ain't
that you.
just prove nothing. What you can prove? I just
Bro,
prove you a flat earther.
I just told you. Listen, I just told you that all of our ancestors, prior to these Europeans saying it was a globe, said it was flat. I just told you.
Okay, so who's your ancestor then?
Astrolabe.
Who's your
Listen,
ancestor?
stop. I got an astrolabe. Do you know what that
Who's
is?
your ancestor?
Do you know what an astrolabe is?
No, what is that?
Astrolabe is a device used to measure the Earth and the stars and how to travel the planet. The Moors used it to travel to
You a Moor. He's a Moor, I said.
And look, this what happened. You try to put me in a box so I could fit into all of the conventions that you got. You feel me? No, bro.
Okay,
You got a beard. You got a beard. Are you from Mesopotamia?
Yes, I am.
No, you're not, bro. You're from Asbury Park.
I'm from all over, nigga. I'm an original man. What you talking about? The earth is my home. The earth is my foundation. What you talking about?
If it was, then you would know you ain't living on
the earth is my foundation.
If the earth was your foundation, you would know it.
The earth is my foundation, bro. The original man, the earth is his foundation, bro.
That's cat.
What's the problem? Y'all niggas is switching up what's real and what's fake. Y'all trying to turn fake. Come on, bro. Stop.
How the earth your foundation? How the earth your foundation? But the white man told you what's the parameters of it?
Trying to tell me the earth don't, you trying to tell me the earth don't belong to the original black man?
Tell me what black. You don't even know what shape it is. Tell me what black people told you that we live on the planet.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Tell me what black people
said. Niggas like this, and I said you will be up all night because they sticking to.
Show me. Hold on, wait. I just want you to show me.
He's not a flat earther, but he believe the earth is flat.
I just want you to show me where our ancestors said we were going to spin and ball. Show me where our ancestors said it. Because I could show you where they said we live on a flat plane under a firmament.
I can show you a lot of writings like that.
So why nobody fell off the earth?
You don't know. You don't know where's it at.
Come on, guys. These are questions, guys. It's not.
I mean, if it's flat, it gotta have a beginning and end.
Why? Who says that?
What?
Who says that?
You said it.
Don't they say that the what they call it, the galaxy go on for infinitely is infinite?
The galaxy, not the earth.
All right, so what I'm saying, but you listen, wait, stop. You could believe that the galaxy go on infinitely, but you've never even been out there past the plane could go in the sky, but you believe that the galaxy go on infinitely, and all of this shit is happening in space that you have no idea of what's going on just because this white man told you, bro. No,
because people can go outside the earth. People been outside the earth.
No, they haven't. With who? Who?
You got space stations.
Come on, bro. You been on a space station? You know somebody on a space station? You seen video from a space station?
So you saying that's fake with the astronauts going out in the space stations and shit like that?
They tell you it's fake and it's CGI, bro. You see the wires getting exposed. I seen a mouse on a spaceship looking at the moon. It was a mouse because
ain't no satellites.
They work the same way cell phones work, through cell phone towers. They ping, it ping, and it finds your location. That's why they got cell phone towers. They tell you that. That's how they work. Google how cell phones work, and it'll tell you. And satellites, it's a cell phone towers, bro. That's why they.
There's no satellite in the atmosphere, out there in the atmosphere.
Show me one.
In the atmosphere. There's no satellite.
You ever seen a satellite?
You ever seen $1 million?
But you know what's real,
bro.
It's a bucket, yo.
I know,
this
because
the only flat earther that said the earth is flat, but he's not a flat. The flat earthers will be mad at you, bro.
I know they be because I don't associate myself with no group because somebody gave them a name. Because I believe I'm in the category now. No. I can
That's
have my
crazy.
belief and be independent of a group that shares my belief because I don't believe everything that they believe. The same way you try to
You
tie me in the
believe in the main basic
I don't have nothing to do with
foundation.
that. I
You
don't have
believe
nothing
in
to
the
do
foundation of the
not
root.
the
You
foundation.
believe in the root.
That's
You
not my
believe
foundation. My foundation for this is my ancestors. They the ones that that's where I got the information from. And my
okay,
eyes
so
is
who's
what
your ancestor? Now, I asked you that. Who's your ancestor?
all of them.
Like who?
The Egyptians, the Dogons,
I just told you the Egyptians said the earth was round. So
then you told me some
you gotta
Europeans
do your own. You gotta
occupy Egypt. You just named them. You said the man name was what? That ain't no Egyptian African name. That's a European Roman Greek man that came in
do
after
you
Egypt and
okay, so
Tom.
do you know Alexander was named after the conqueror, right? But that don't change the geographical location. Just because the name changed, that don't mean that the motherfucking history over there was
You
changed.
talk about
Motherfucker, the
something totally
Greeks,
different.
hold up. The Greeks
Totally
and the
different.
Romans stole their information from Egypt, nigga. Yeah,
Right. And then
yeah.
they went into Egypt and conquered Egypt and took it over.
Okay,
And
so
then they
so
started.
that's what I'm
Listen,
saying. That's what I'm saying. So
and
the
then they
knowledge,
started saying, hold on, wait, Riffy. And then they
all you
started
gotta
saying,
do is research the knowledge of the earth being round, where you got that from.
then they
It's
started
gonna
saying
lead
that
back
they were
where they
the
told you
Egyptians.
Egypt, nigga. Your ancestors said that.
No, they didn't, bro. Those was
You would
Europeans. Those was Greek
you know
people
what?
that conquered Egypt, bro. They conquered Egypt. And then they came in and started saying that they were the Egyptians.
We got
Do
my
you,
nigga Jay. We
did
got
you
my
miss that
nigga
part of
Jay on
history?
Facebook. He
Did you
said,
miss
"Yeah,
that
that
part of
shit
history?
fake." He said, "Yeah, that shit, that flat Earth shit fake." Hey, check it
You
out.
missed
Look,
that.
um, yeah, they stole all the history though, man. You know, all the shit, being around and all that shit. They stole that shit from us, man. You got Sumerian tablets and carving on the wall. They actually drawn the solar system, and they got the Earth round. You
Show it
can
to
put
me.
that's in stone
Show
too.
it.
I showed that on the other show. You know what I'm saying? I showed like 3 pictures of that shit, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. We got shit that go back 500,000 years of the Earth being all round, bro. That's in stone, bro.
That's
So
cap.
yeah, that's a fact, bro.
That's cap.
You know what I mean? And he gonna say, well, them motherfuckers over there, Mesopotamia, they wasn't black. Yes, they was. It was black motherfuckers, bro.
Right.
You know what I
You're right.
mean?
So
But
so
this is what I'm
so,
saying.
so
That
when they
whole
so when
flat
they go
Earth
back
shit.
so when they go back and they
Listen,
saying that so when they go back and they saying that the Greeks was in Egypt and stealing all this shit and doing all this shit, don't fight that. You fight that shit and be like, no, that was us. Them wasn't Greek people in Egypt. They didn't conquer Egypt and take it over. That was us. When they was stealing and plagiarizing all our work and saying that these was
no,
dates,
no, it was.
no,
That's
they
why
was
you got
really
dates. That's why you got dates, my brother.
exactly, and that's
That's
what you're not
why you got
listening
dates,
to.
my brother. You can't pull
Exactly.
that
That's
shit off.
exactly what I'm
You can't do
talking
that.
about. Predates that
It's like
goofy
in
ass
Egypt. It was a certain
pathetic.
time when the cave builders went over there,
You do
colonized,
know that
colonized
thousands
all
of
over the
years
world.
before Pythagoras, right?
China,
Before
it
we
happened in
made that
China,
idea
all
that
that
we
shit.
already had a
Come on,
belief,
bro.
right? That we already knew how this shit
I
worked
thought you were
before.
smarter. I thought you were smarter than. I really thought you were smarter than what you are, what you is.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? I thought you were smarter, bro. I
But
ain't know. You
you
know what I'm
actually
saying?
thought I was dumb. You
I
thought I
know
was
some weird
dumb.
shit was
You
going
thought I
on
was dumb. You thought I
when
was
you was
going to believe a
but I
government
thought you was
agency
playing though.
that showed me CGI pictures
This
and
nigga
Photoshop
said this
pictures.
nigga said
And,
he believed the earth is flat, but he not a flat earther.
right,
Damn,
right.
that's some cold blooded shit, man.
Do you believe that we should have
That's
better health
like a
care?
crackhead saying, yo,
Do
I
you
smoke
believe
crack.
that? Hold on,
And they gonna
hold on. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you believe that the citizens in America should have better health care?
I believe healthcare should be free.
Or so you're a fucking Republican then?
How am I a Republican?
Because they believe that shit. There's Republicans that push for free health care for the
No, they
citizens.
don't.
That
No,
we
they
should have
don't.
better health care. So you're a Republican
Trump
because you
don't push
believe in
that
they
shit.
believe.
Trump the head Republican. He don't push that shit.
You
That's a
was a
lie.
Republican.
Trump
Look up
don't
some
push that
Republicans.
shit.
Well, if you don't know
Trump
Republican.
will never give out no free health care. What are you talking about?
Republicans not pushing for free healthcare.
Hell no. Not Trump.
He the only
Where
Republican.
the fuck you got that from?
And that's what I'm saying. That's where you're misguided, because you think that everybody that falls under one umbrella gotta believe the same thing and gotta be the same thing.
I mean, when you saying the earth is flat, you a flat
Republican. You think he share the views of every Republican on the planet?
man, you the flat earther. That ain't got nothing to do with thinking the earth is flat.
Label me whatever you want. I already told you I'm a social identifies with I agree with some of the shit that they say because it make more sense.
Flat earthers and politics go hand in hand.
Nah.
Be arguing all day. Is flat earther, is that shit like politics not said? I think it is.
I mean, it's what people believe what they believe. I mean,
bro. And you what's the definition of science?
The definition of science.
Yeah, tell me the definition of science.
You tell me. I don't know.
This is something that you're able to repeat, something repeatable that you can do over and over again to prove through the scientific method. Now listen. Now listen. Listen, stop and listen, because this is where you be going off because you don't want to listen. Show me where a globe Earth. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna say it after you finish.
You can't do that debate battle shit on here, bro.
I know.
You
I'm just
got
asking.
too much common sense on the Late Guy Radio show, bro.
You don't have any common sense because you letting this European agency tell you
a Trumper too. I believe he really a Trumper too. You heard? That's it.
I think you're because you want free healthcare. That's Marxist shit.
Who wouldn't want free healthcare? This nigga retarded.
All right, so you a Republican.
Who wouldn't want free healthcare and free school?
You a Marxist. You a Marxist, and you a communist.
I'm moving to Colombia. I mean,
Cuba. I know you're a communist.
Yeah.
Right. At least you agree.
Say he don't want people to have free health care.
I never said that.
So you're a Republican too, then, if you believe that. You're a Republican.
When did I say that? When did I say I wanted people to have health care or I didn't want them to have health care?
Do you want them to have it, or do
you see how you just make shit up? When did I say that?
You do. I'm asking you now.
You made a statement before.
You now, though.
I know, but just correct that and be like, you lied.
I'm asking you now. Would you like for people to have free health care in America?
I would love for people to have free health care.
So you're a Republican?
No, I'm not, because I don't share your idea.
You just said I was one. Why you ain't one?
Because I'm for real, guy. Are you really this dense?
You said I believe, since I believe people should have free health care, you said, oh, you're a Republican then.
Why did I say that?
Because you
Why did I say that?
Because I said people should have free health care. You automatically
no, Reef. It's because you said, because I said I believe that the earth is
stupid argument game. This argument game stupid.
You said you believe I'm because I said the earth is flat. I'm a flat earther. And I said, oh, well, because you believe everybody want free health care, you a Republican.
So how is you not a flat earther if you believe the earth is flat?
Because a flat earther believes a certain doctrine of shit. I don't believe everything that these people that call themselves flat earthers believe, but I do believe that the earth is flat. How hard is that to understand?
So you ain't never said so name some of the stuff they believe in that you don't believe in as far as the earth being flat.
They believe that it continues out to other continents and those are the planets. I don't know nothing about that. I can't subscribe to that shit. So if that's flat earth doctrine, I'm not included in that because I don't believe that shit.
So like the question I said, ask you, where does it end?
I don't know. I've never been there. And I'm comfortable with saying I don't know something. But y'all not. You just relying on NASA and just be like, oh, they said this, so it got to be true. And then you fighting me tooth and nail, calling me stupid and all types of shit. You can't even prove. You don't know none of the mathematical equations to prove that the earth is a ball that they say, but you fighting behind it. You can't do none of that math, cuz.
Hold on. Who said something about NASA?
Yo, that's the only reason you think that we live on a ball.
I ain't never said nothing about no motherfucking NASA.
Why do we live on a Who told you we live on a ball, Sharif?
Who told me I live on a ball?
Yeah. How did you come to the conclusion that you live on a globe?
Because since I was a toddler and looked up at the sky, I seen everything else in sphere shape. So I came to the conclusion I'm not that special to be on something flat.
That's a lie. Because when you came to the understanding of the planets from school,
I'm saying,
come on, bro. So one day before school, before anybody told you that we lived on a globe, maybe it's true, but let me make sure I understand this correctly. You saying before you had any schooling or any education that we lived on a globe, I know that you looked up at the sky, right, and said, "Oh, those planets out there." Wait. You looked up at the sky and said, "Oh, those planets out there is circles, so we must live on a circle."
About 7 years old. Actual
Come
fact.
on, you can't even see no planets with your naked eye, just looking up and to see that they.
The moon and the sun. Pardon me, the moon and the sun, bro.
Oh, man.
The moon and the sun, bro. Actual fact.
Do people live on the moon and the sun?
No, but there's people that live on Mars.
Those to us, what we living on.
People that live on Mars, though.
Where have you seen Mars?
Black people too.
Where have you seen Mars?
Black people, you heard?
But where have you seen Mars?
But they got a whole different atmosphere. You heard? They can't survive out here. We can't survive up here. We can't.
Where have you seen Mars, Reef?
You gotta do some research yourself, though.
No, I'm asking you because you said who brought up.
I'm dropping jewels. You got to go research yourself, though, bro.
These not jewels, guys.
Okay, all right.
These not jewels.
You know what's crazy? I said because the flat Earth shit just came. It resurfaced like maybe 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Now everybody going crazy. You feel me? You know, a lot of the flat earthers is Indians too. They Native American. They Native. Look. They got a whole spin. They like. I'm gonna tell you, the flat earthers is Native Americans. They Trumpers. What else?
I'm just waiting for you to give me some science that you got to prove.
They believe Egypt is in America. What else they believe? Crazy shit. What else? What else they believe that shit? They got a lot of shit going on with them at once.
I'll tell you what they don't believe.
Like, the government did so much shit on these niggas. They got so much shit
that you live on the flying through the galaxy at 1,000 miles per hour, God. Come on, bro.
You know, these niggas switch their whole history.
Smarter than that, bro. You just
in the 70s and shit, niggas was building in the 60s and shit. They was building, but they took all that shit. Now they took all the African out you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now these niggas is Navajo Indians and all that shit. Not shit. You know what I mean? They too ashamed to put feathers in their head and shit. They need somebody first to put that shit on so they can run around like that. They got to make that the style. The rapper tried to do that shit. What's his name? What's the rapper name? That shit that had the feathers in his head and shit.
Who you talking about?
We wearing that in Africa. So what are you talking about?
Hold on. What's the nigga name? That shit. The nigga
in Africa, right?
Kevin.
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates
was in our
feathers in his head and shit.
Wearing feathers in our head in Africa?
Say what?
Was we wearing feathers in our head in Africa?
They wore all kind of shit in their head in Africa.
What are you talking about? So why we can't wear feathers in our head?
You know what kind of Indian I'm talking about.
Hold on, we can't be the same people.
Come on, bro. So I'm trying to figure out. Kevin Gates tried to do it, but y'all niggas ain't biting. Well, we gonna see which nigga gonna run around Asbury with feathers and shit all in his head.
I already have feathers in my hair. I do it all the time.
Yeah, you got moccasins. You got them. You got the sandals and shit too.
No.
But you so you Native American.
That's what make you a Native American. That's what make you an Indian.
I'm asking you, bro.
What does it have to do with me saying that? Africans were here before Columbus came here, and that they're the same people that they talk about when they talk about Indians too. Why we
So
gotta be
the Indians, because everybody don't believe that though.
why? Okay, that's fine.
Some niggas say that they not related to Africa. They don't got nothing to do with Africa.
They
Some
could be.
niggas,
They could have that saying, but it's the same way. Like, is the same way you saying, "Oh, nah, y'all niggas wasn't here. Y'all wasn't African," and they saying, "Oh, nah, we was here. We wasn't in Africa." Why it can't be both? Why niggas is fighting over something that could be both? We know how this European did us and split us up.
that's what I'm trying to
No,
figure
because
out.
I mean,
Because
because the thing with that is like people saying like they don't have no African in them. They was the original Cherokees and all these. They saying that the Native Americans are fake Native Americans and they don't have no African in them. They always been here.
It's motherfuckers that been here.
So what are
The
they?
same,
so
the
at
same
one
way,
point, at
the
one
same way the same way Chinese people wasn't always in China, but they
where you
got when they
think
went.
where you think they came from though? Where you think that
Oh,
the
no.
motherfuckers that
You
built
don't
them
look from where they came from. But all I'm
they came
saying
from
is when they got there, right? When
We
the
did a
people when
whole
they
show on that the other day.
that what?
That the Chinese that built China, the foundation, the writing system, and all that came from Africa.
Okay.
That's a fact. Did a whole show on that.
So why Chinese people not saying, oh, we Africans, we came from Africa? No, they
The
saying they
same, the
Chinese.
same. Hey, yo, this thing has a stupid question.
They saying
It was whitewash.
it was a common
Whitewash, right?
ancestor that migrated from Africa. They migrated from Africa to China,
So
and
all
after so
Chinese
many
is that
years,
It's the
mutations
same
start
thing
to
all
occur.
across the world, man.
all right, so listen.
You
So
know,
listen.
colonization.
Why can't those same mutations happen with those Africans that came over here and then they was over here in America for thousands of years and then now they say, oh yeah, we from here. This is our shit now. We
No,
from
but
here.
they not saying that. They saying
They're
that
not
they
saying that.
they saying that they don't have nothing to do. They saying that's a lie. With them coming from us, they saying they always been here.
So do
They ain't
China.
got no African in them.
So do everybody else on the planet. They all say they don't have no African ancestry. They not tied to us in no type of way. But they all are. They lying.
Yeah, that's my point.
All right, but that don't mean that they not from here. You're not saying that
Yo,
Chinese people
he
from
just want
China
to argue. He want to
came from
debate
somewhere else.
real bad. He want to debate. When
No,
your next
no,
debate?
it's because we've been here, right?
When is you having your next debate? Because I'm
What?
going to this. I got to see your next debate.
Why?
He trying to prep himself. He grooming himself. I like what you doing, bro.
Nah,
He
bro.
grooming. He getting himself.
I'm just standing on what
This
I
is
said.
a hard
Thank you.
atmosphere, Lord. But
You
when you
trying to,
come on, this is a hard atmosphere, Lord.
trying to twist what I'm saying around.
Because you know we know a little bit about everything, bro. We know a
Yeah.
little bit about everything on this show, guys. You feel?
You don't know a little bit about everything too. You know?
Yes, I do too.
No, I'm saying because you said you know a little bit about everything, so
About everything. Yeah.
it's still room in that little bit for you not to know a lot. You know what I'm saying? And the more you find out you know, the more you find out you don't know.
I
You feel
think
me?
I think you kind of upset because you thought you was gonna get that flat Earth shit off my head. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
I
Yeah.
always
You ain't the first. You ain't the first nigga we
I
shut
always
that.
get it off. I always get it off because it's shit you can't answer. And our ancestors been saying it before this European. So if you want to side with European theology, that's fine.
This the thing. This the thing. I bet
But the Moors, but the
you I can
Moors,
prove that they were saying the world was round before the world was flat. I bet you I could prove early in history than yours. I bet you my concept will be older than yours.
Hold on, say that again.
I bet you I could prove that people of the world believe it was round before it was flat.
Okay, let's bet. What you want to bet?
What you want to bet? It's up to you. I got money. What you want to bet?
What's up? You want to bet $100?
We could bet $100. Where you want to prove it?
You heard, right?
Where you want to prove it?
Yo, but the
Yeah, right.
Moors that were sellers,
And
they also believed that the world was round.
No, they
we want
didn't.
to
Man.
date the world.
The ones that were sellers.
They had an instrument that I got right here. I could pull it out of the bag right here. It's called
You
an
don't even know how to
astro.
use that shit, nigga. Get out.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. The Moors taught me how to use it. The boy that gave it to me taught me how to
more. He's the more. The more be selling fake information all the time.
Hey, man, some of them do got some fake information. Just like a lot of Christians got fake information. A lot of Muslims got fake information. A lot of global got fake information. You feel me? A lot of 5%.
He probably got that paperwork to drive without license too. They gonna lock your ass up.
You don't need no paperwork to drive without a license. That's why niggas begin. They go and pay some other nigga to give them some paperwork and then get jammed up and then be like, "Oh look,
you drive without a license, then nigga. Record it too.
You already seen me.
Record it though when you get pulled over.
I got the video. I ain't show you.
Send me the video
of me with my own plates on my car. Ask around the hood, bro. With me with my own plates. Listen, with me with my own plates on my car, no license, no registration, no insurance. Listen, with warrants, the police pulled me over talking shit. They try to write me a ticket. I get out, ball it and throw it back in their car and pull off and spin rocks out on their windshield as I'm pulling off, my nigga.
Where you do that at?
Neptune. They followed me from Avon to Neptune. I didn't know they was behind me. They was following me with their lights on. I was smoking weed out of a peace pipe, and I had looked up, and somebody on the street pointed behind me, and I seen that the cops was behind me, and I pulled over in front of my people's house and asked them what the fuck was they doing. Talking shit to them the whole time, bro. And I didn't even record it. My people's recorded it from the porch because it's my people's. She was like, "Bitch, what is you doing? What is you doing?" And I'm like, "Nah, chill." And then she was like, "Oh, I thought they wasn't allowed to give you no tickets." And I said, "They not." That's why they tried to write it to me, and I threw it back in their window. All on video, bro. Then another video.
What cop was that? What cop was that?
You got a warrant. You got a warrant. You need to take care of it.
And I had. I'm gonna tell you another time. Look, I'm gonna tell you. That's how they knew who I was, and I had the warrant. Listen, I'm gonna tell you another time, right?
How much was your bill though?
I didn't have no, nigga. I told you I drove off, spent rocks back on their windshield. I drove off so hard, my nigga.
You ain't. No. They didn't chase you.
Nigga sat in the car. They sat there. Just sat there and I left, nigga. Then another time, it was me and my
lucky, nigga. That ain't because no paperwork.
Look, I'm gonna tell you another time. This right after this. Yeah, another time. Me and my homegirl in the car, right? They get behind us and they pull us over. Not only is it Avon this time, it's Avon, Bradley Beach, Belmar, and Neptune City. They all pull up together, and it's the one officer that stopped me in. He had stopped me in Belmar, matter of fact, and he was asking me like, "Yo, what is going on with your status? How was you able to do this?" You feel me? He trying to get me to send him shit to understand what I'm doing. Word is bond. He pulled me out the car. He like, "Yo, I already know what's up. You feel me? But it's a bunch of them. Can you do this for me? Just let her drive the car off." You feel me? Mind you, the car's not registered, insured. I don't have no license. I still got the warrants from the last time. And the plates on the car is plates that I made on the internet, my nigga. And they just let her go.
No, listen, don't say, bro, stop, please. Don't, all right, don't do it. Because I'm starting to worry about you now. Just be quiet, bro.
You don't even gotta take my word for it. Just go ask around the hood.
I'm saying I believe you, but I don't want you to incriminate yourself, bro.
It's not me incriminating myself. It's the difference in your status in law, bro.
Okay, okay. Name a time when you got pulled over with your paperwork and you showed them what they said.
I didn't. All I gave them was my passport, and I don't answer questions. And I'm gonna tell you what did get me in the long run. And what knocked the wind out of my sails. You feel me? I wasn't responding back to the court letters that they were sending me. And
okay, so that's what I wanted to get. Did you get anything in the mail about you riding off?
No, yeah. So listen, they send the warrants out. but they
All right,
can't
so you
enforce.
got a warrant, so it didn't work. Come on, bro.
Listen,
Stop. All right,
listen.
man. We talk about
Bro,
something.
did I just tell you that
But
they pulled?
if you had passport, that's a
Look,
form
man,
of
look,
ID, so they knew who you was.
All right, so didn't I just tell you that they pulled me over with all the warrants and told me I had all the warrants and let me go? That don't happen, bro. I've been arrested. I know what this shit is like, bro. It don't happen, bro. You don't go. Then one word is bond. One time they did take me down to the police station, right? They took me down to the police station. I was fighting them tooth and nail. I didn't want to go, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I went. Word is bond. They was asking me to sign like my property shit. Like we gonna let you out. You just gotta sign. I'm like, I'm not signing nothing. You feel me? Well, then they like, well, we gonna hold you and you gonna have to some extra. We gonna add an extra charge or whatever we gonna do. Word is bond. They ended up calling the judge because I had all of those warrants and they was trying to see. The judge told them to let me go. The cop came back face redder than a fucking pair of Pumas, nigga, and like, yo, we gotta let him go with all the warrants in the police station. And this is Bradley Beach, bro. Not matter of fact, not Bradley Beach, Neptune City, because Bradley Beach didn't have a what's the name. They had to transfer you over to Neptune City. Dead ass, bro. Like, and niggas be thinking I'm lying because they haven't experienced it, but I'm telling niggas, bro, it's a whole nother side of this shit. Just try it.
Yeah, I'm looking at some shit called dude named Joe Metheny. This nigga will kill people and make hamburger meats and sell it in his store. But
Oh, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier with side facts. The you know, Liquid Death, the
nah,
water.
what's that?
It's like a water company, and they call Liquid Death. They sell the water in a can.
What? And niggas drink that shit?
Hell yeah, bro. They be putting out crazy ass commercials like, yeah, we had a witch curse all of the water in the warehouse before we shipped it out. You feel me? And then they really had the witch in the commercial, like, yeah, it was real tiring and this and that. But like playing, but the shit called Liquid Death though. Like, you feel me?
No, they serious about that shit.
Yeah. But look, this was
that's the society we live in.
This what I was about to tell you about the when I was talking about the meat and the human meat and shit, right? They had a thing that they was doing where they had vegan human meat, my nigga.
Yeah, I said some of that shit tastes funny. Like a lot of that shit, I don't fuck with.
No,
I don't
bro.
fuck with the shit.
I don't think you hear what I'm saying. Not they had traces.
I think that Beyond Meat shit is suspect.
Yeah, probably. I'm talking about advertising.
The texture of that Beyond Meat shit, nah. And then I don't, that shit, that Beyond Meat shit, I don't touch it, bro.
Well, hold on, Reef. I don't think you heard me. They advertised it as human meat, but it was vegan.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. They put 2% of human meat in all meat.
No, bro.
It's legal. It's legal now.
Like they said, look, this was the commercial, right? They had a dude running through the woods, right? And he was being hunted by another dude. And it was like, yo, are you tired of eating your meat the old-fashioned way? He was like, well, come to Liquid Death. Well, we've come up with a compound to make human have to kill them no more. You could just get it right out the grocery store.
That's crazy.
You see how wild that shit is? And they was having shit called like the New Yorker strip steak or some shit, guy, like naming it after people type shit. Yo, this shit crazy, God.
I'm looking at some shit. Yo, you know the dog. Like, you like dog? I see you with a couple dogs. You got a German Shepherd, right?
Never had no German Shepherd, bro.
Nah, I seen what that was the person on the farm and shit. I see you at the farm and shit with the German Shepherd.
The Danny joint, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I was
Yeah.
looking at some shit. Man. The dogs from the past, like they're not even the same no more. Like if you see older footage, like going back like 200 years ago, Bulldog, Doberman Pinscher, even the pit bull, and shit look totally different. They done watered these shits down so much, bro. Every breed though, like
Making them little pop.
you thinking the Rockwell really look like supposed to look like it look now? Totally different 100 years ago. Yeah, man.
All
I'm
them
about to
shit be
get out of here, man. I'm out here for a minute, man. What's good though with the music though, man? I'm trying to get in
shit,
the
man.
studio, you heard?
Me too, man. I just hit somebody up out here that hit me up
Yeah,
before I was out there trying to get in the stew, but they ain't even hit me back. What's up?
yeah. I need to make
Tell,
like three.
tell Steve Vasquez, as soon as I get in the studio, this diss track coming, you heard?
Oh yeah. We could. I want y'all to pull up tomorrow.
What
It's
time
like
you want
seven,
me
like 7:30. I'm gonna send you a link though.
at?
Like 6 something.
Uh,
We had this artist on here tomorrow and shit, man. Get your shades, and your bottle or your smoke, because you might gotta get into that zone and listen to this shit. You're, it's
what I
fine though when it's fine. I'm gonna get him to rap over it so we really can hear him though, because he's saying
yeah,
some shit. It took me 3 days, man.
you gotta break his verse down.
Huh?
You gotta get him to like break his verse down. You know how they be
Yeah,
having.
yeah. That'd be cool though. I
Yeah.
wanna figure out, can we do that on here as far as you know how the captions, you know,
Mm.
can we do that shit?
Oh, you probably could put the closed caption on. Let me see.
Yeah, I gotta look in the settings to see can we do that, because I never did that before. I think
Oh,
we could
look,
do.
I could stream this. Let's see, I could stream this to my audience. What do you mean?
Yeah, we could
Log
do.
in. Oh, I gotta create an account.
I think you gotta do it on a computer though.
Oh yeah, all right. Oh word.
It'd be better. Yeah, because on a computer you can make your own background and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can put whatever you want in your background. If you go to settings and video, I think video background.
Like this? Like you talking about like you got the stage set?
Yeah, but that it'll be in your. You see your square? You see where your black square at?
Yeah.
Your image will be full that whole thing up, and it'll just be like a green screen. You feel me? So
Oh,
if you wanted to be in front of the Boston Way, it'll look like you in front of the Boston Way. You feel me? But you
like how
gotta.
you
You
on
only
the
could
map?
do it on the computer though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like how they let you do on Facebook Messenger and shit.
You could do that on Facebook Messenger. I ain't know that. Yeah, I know you can't do shit on live though. Why you can't? You can't do shit on Facebook Live. That shit ass. You can't. Yeah. I don't think you could do that shit on there, man. But I'll send you the link tomorrow, man. You know, good hitting from you, Yurt. Salute.